God, fuck, please stop.
I kind of can't
What
not
about
say
from a
hello
fan
back.
keeping
Is that
food?
weird?
Hmm?
Is it weird that, like, I kind of can't not say hello back?
Yeah, not really.
Hey.
Like, hey. I can't... There's, like, a part of my brain that's like, no, you have to. You have to. You must say hello back.
Hey.
No.
Aha, it's available until April 4th. We're turning it in late. Let's go.
Yo, Pog.
Poggy.
Hey.
Pogger.
Hey.
Dude, that's pretty
Pog.
Poggerino.
Fuck! Stop!
What? Pog?
No.
Whatever
Hey.
Kevin's doing.
Oh,
I
I
can't-
can fit 2 in here. All right.
I can't fucking help it. It sucks.
Okay.
I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
sucks.
post dogs. in chat.
Lola, why?
Dog.
Why are you like this?
So,
Lola.
so I got, yeah, that's not gonna work. I got,
Hey.
I got
Hey.
a fish oil supplement.
You yucky.
And it is
Hey.
just way too big
Hey.
of a pill.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Fuck.
Shit.
Darn.
Okay.
Look at
I
my
wish everybody
camera
was in, like-
before I snap. Sit up straight, you weirdo. Also, you're server muted, so like. There you go.
Hey.
Hey. Is some of your hair purple? Or is it just that your headphones?
No.
I think. Oh.
I think you're
Yeah.
colorblind.
It looked a little purple for a second. That was cool. You would look good
No,
with
you're
like
just
lavender in your hair.
You're just
Ooh, lavender
colorblind.
would be cool.
Don't worry
Lavender.
about it.
I might be colorblind. We don't know.
Lavender.
Oh no. Here it comes. Just get it over with, whiskey. Just do it.
Do what?
Just
No,
do
that's
it.
the entire joke. No, you just say lavender, and then that's the joke. Joke is
No,
done.
I hate that. That's worse.
It's better.
That-
What are you talking about?
That's so much
Fine.
worse.
Fine.
No,
I'll
if you
finish
do it,
it,
I'm leaving. I'm leaving if you do it. I will disconnect myself if you say it.
lavender.
I'll actually
I
do
sure
it.
hope it
Don't fuck with
does.
me.
Oh, bye.
Alright.
I just I need to conjure Felix right now. I need to channel Felix, my inner Felix.
Apologize.
I want to be a cuttlefish. I want to be a cuttlefish. I want to be a fish.
No, well, Felix is trying to not be a cuttlefish, so maybe you're in the right mindset.
That's right. He's trying to be evil. All right. Evil Felix. I can't. Come on, energy.
Wait,
Must
fuck. What's today?
entertain.
Today's Monday. Today's Monday. Today's Monday.
No, it's Tuesday.
Don't fuck with you. Fuck with you. This is about medication.
Oh fuck. Okay, no, it's Monday. Oh shit.
I was like, wait a second. What day
No.
is it?
No,
Did I take my meds?
I won't fuck with you then.
Okay. Hold them.
If it were literally anything else, well, maybe not like work related, but if it were anything else that wasn't like job or life threatening, then it's fucking Tuesday. Oh god.
How do you spell attunement? 2 N's, 2 N's.
Yeah.
Not like
What?
this.
2 N's.
Apparently. 18.
Not
So
like
loud.
this.
8 2
I-
T's.
Yeah, 2
I'm.
T's.
Are
What are you doing, Max?
you very upset?
Uh-oh. Was it due yesterday? Was it due March
No.
14th and not April 14th? Okay.
No. I'm doing the Wordle.
Oh. What
I
was
have
today's
one
date?
try left. And there are 3 possibilities at least.
Oh, I hate that.
After trying, I got letters 2 through 5 right on the second try, and I've tried 4 different first letters, and none of them are right, and there's still 3 left.
Yep. Sounds about right.
My zipper's really loud.
You can't hear it. Do it. Do it louder.
I hate this game.
I don't feel like it.
Oh no.
It's
I'm
really
sorry,
loud
Max.
though.
Do it louder. Do the roar.
There are literally,
I mean,
unless
my
I'm
game's
missing
not high
one,
enough, but I guess I could try.
8 possible first letters with those right letters.
Yep.
And
It happened.
I guessed 5 of them, and none of them were right.
You hear that?
I wish for death, please.
Do you hear that? Is that audible?
No. I hear something.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, okay. You watching a
was, yeah,
YouTube
it
video or
was Fred.
something?
It's a really loud zipper.
Zipper.
I will literally leave for 5 minutes if somebody ends it.
Good thing I never
thank
do.
you.
Good.
'Cause I don't need to.
I will boycott that shit by leaving. Every single time somebody does it. Unacceptable.
You, Ari.
And I will increase the interval by 5 every single time.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Wait, you got affiliate, Nezu?
Yeah.
Good. There you go.
You know what?
There was a ping?
It was just Ari asking if you're gonna stream.
Oh. Oh my god! Friend!
Oh. I thought of
Thank
this
you.
really funny name for a cat last night. It's kind of cringe though. Do you want to hear it?
Dude.
Okay, so his first, middle, and last name are Ari the Gato, but he
Ari
goes
the
by
Gato.
Arigato by short.
Mm.
I love that.
It's so good, right?
That is really cool.
It's actually genius.
That works on a lot of levels, to be honest.
Can the cat
It
get
does.
married to someone with the last name Mr. Roboto?
No, it has to be a play on words for a word in a language.
But the cat's full name being Arigato Mr. Roboto would be really cool. I'm just saying. You could take it for him.
Arigato.
I don't like
Take
it.
Oh.
Senor
Well, fuck
Roboto.
me then. Fuck me for having good ideas.
That's from a rock
Hey.
opera.
I mean, if you think it's a good idea, then it's a good idea, right?
Nah, it's really not.
You don't need anyone else's
I-
approval.
I mean, look at my history of naming animals, and tell me that I come up with
Okay,
good animal
Hold
names.
on. Hold on. Are you trying to say His Majesty's name isn't good?
Well, yes.
Well, you'll never top Mr. Biggles. Let's be real here.
There's Bingles.
Bengals.
It doesn't matter. It changes every fucking session.
What is
It
Nem's full name?
honestly
It's
does.
like Nemesis Strongwood, His Majesty Nemesis Strongwood, Destroyer of Worlds, King of
You
Darkness,
forgot his
Esquire.
name?
Yeah, it's really long. That's why I can't remember how all of the pieces fit together. If Destroyer of Worlds comes before or after King of Darkness.
Hold on. Destroyer.
Yeah.
Like from Terraria?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't made it that far in Terraria yet.
It's a hard game.
Yeah, I defeated the boss in hell, and then it like wrecked my whole world with this curse goop stuff, and it was really bad.
Oh, you entered hard mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game isn't that hard yet.
Yeah.
It does get harder though.
I just I'm not good at Terraria. I'm still a noob. A noob.
Destroyer is pretty good.
Yeah.
Affo.
I want to play Calamity, but they just won't fucking update the
Huh?
fucking game. All they have to do is update it.
I mean, I'm shocked that they're still updating it at all.
Yeah, but like, it's just one more update, man. It's just one more.
All right. You ready to start? If I can figure out what the
Yes.
fuck is going on in this campaign
Yes.
again.
Always
Alright.
ready.
Yeah, I need to reopen the doc. Honestly, this is more for me than it
Spaghetti.
is for anyone else.
So last time, I believe we started the session with you all entering the lab for the first time. Upon the owner or manager of the lab being called off by apparently a old friend of Fee's by the name of Gretz Ermin, you all went down and met with her. Apparently she had known Fee quite a while ago, and being surprised to see her here again, she introduced you to the rest of the lab and showed you around before finally revealing some information about some of the lab, some of Van Neumann, and some of Fee's past. Apparently, Van Neumann had done some prior necromantic research that the lab was sponsoring, and upon finding something out, you're not exactly sure what, and an incident proceeding, the lab had to banish Van Neumann from their vicinities and had to shut down part of the building to cover up his research. You all went further around the lab. You found a large clockwork construct by the name of... I already forgot it. It was right in my head, and now it's gone. Aspect, who is working on some sort of ranged healing, which apparently is very vital for you all. Fee went to go up to talk with Mr. George Cantor, the manager of the lab, and had a very sassy talk with him before going and trying to find the other person you were supposed to meet by the name of Jeffrey Bubbs. He's apparently has not been seen for probably about a week, and Kretz gave you his address to go check out if he was at home. You all went to investigate his apartment, in which it seems like there wasn't anything amiss besides just it doesn't seem to have been lived in for, again, about a week. And that's where we're picking up. You guys are kind of outside of the apartment building right now, having just tried his door as well as some of the neighbors' doors.
Oh yeah, I
They didn't
sabotaged
really...
his room.
Yeah, fully sabotaged. The neighbors really didn't have any new information, besides the fact that just he hasn't been home, or they haven't seen him, rather. And you all are standing outside on the busy streets, the very loud and nuisance streets of Old Automata. What would you like to do?
All right. I have no idea. I have no idea where we're going. No idea what we're doing. No clue what to do next. I think the best plan of action right now is just to go back to Van Neumann. Just kind of give him updates. Just figure out what the fuck's going on. But in the meantime, do we want to do anything while we're in town?
Yeah.
You don't think that maybe we should go back and talk to the people at the lab? And let them know that he seems to be missing?
Doesn't seem they really care that much, to be honest.
Yeah. You're kind of right. It doesn't seem like they care. Yeah.
For some reason, he was important enough for Von Neumann to mention, but not important enough for anyone in the lab to really give a shit about. So, to be honest, kind of just want to go back and see what the big deal is. So, unless anyone has any objections, let's just head back to New Automata.
We don't
Meet
have
up
to
with-
pay to go that way, right? We could just go back.
I think so.
Okay.
There's a premium to come into here, but there's no premium to get back.
Well, then we should probably
Hey.
do as much as we can that we need to before we go back.
Couldn't we just convince your friends at the lab to just give us like a pass? I don't know, like a work exemption form or something like that.
It's worth a try. I don't exactly work there anymore, though. Hell, technically I didn't work there.
I mean, but you kind of worked there.
I kind of work there. This is very fucking weird. Like, a form of me worked there, but it wasn't the form you see in front of you. So,
Yeah, you do look deformed.
Whoa!
Ouch.
It's best if you don't think about it.
That's not nice. What the hell?
He's the one that said it.
I mean,
not what your dad said last night, anyways. Go. Alright, we can try, but we can try to go back and see. But I don't know. Sure, why not? And then we can go back.
Yeah, he sent me the pictures. I wasn't really that impressed.
Well, I wasn't trying to impress you, was I?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I sleep very well at night, you daft cunt. Let's get back.
All right, where are you guys going?
We're going to the lab.
Okay. You guys just make your way back to the lab. Again, it's a couple of blocks away. Easy to find. It's pretty hard to get lost in old automata or automata in general. But you make your way back to the lab. You once again come across the large warehouse-like building with the sealed front doors at the front. A little ringer bell with a bunch of names next to it, along with a crossed out name at the bottom.
All right, we ring. All right, we ring the button.
Cool. Ring the button. About a minute later, and you can just see the door open, and Mr. Cantor once again kind of peer his head out. Ah, right. Kind of just opens the doors for you guys. Does not seem super happy about it, but just lets you in.
Thank you kindly. We'll be out of your hair in just a second.
Yeah. He kind of just walks off and goes about his business again.
All right. See if we can find Gret's
Okay.
office.
Sure. You go back to down to Gret's office. You can see the door is open. You can see that it seems like she got like a new cup of coffee and is now just kind of studying intently on a book and doesn't even recognize that you all are back until you are like basically at the front of her desk. Hello once again. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, just had a quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of looking for more info on how the whole old automata, new automata kind of works, just like the travel in between. We understand we can head to the new automata, the other side of the automata, rent free, but it seemed to be costed for a price anytime we want to come to this side. Is there a way around that that you know of?
Unless you plan to make friends with the gang, that kind of runs.
Yes.
No automata. New automata. Whenever there is a transfer, it usually becomes a bit of a lawless city for a while. Usually, it is primarily run by a gang of some sort or an impromptu guard. Usually it takes a while to establish a full system for getting back and forth. So if you all had to pay money to get in, that means there is still somebody in charge.
There was a fee, I guess.
Your fee.
Got him. Fucking destroyed.
I was-
Holy
I was saving
shit.
that one. I was saving that one. Thank you.
Thank you,
He
Edgy
thought he
boy.
got me with the dad jokes, but I
Dear God.
timing is everything.
God damn it.
Fucking
That's what your
wild.
dad said last night. Anyways,
About your timing? Yeah, I heard.
Decimated.
I believe he said this doesn't always happen. It's all right.
Just begins roasting his own dad.
No, that's what Fee said. Idiot.
Sure.
anyways, all right. Who in the party understands gangs and gang violence?
No, I was in a gang. But I might be able to help out with that.
Please tell us more about this gang. I've never heard of it before.
Well,
Oh my
it's
God,
kind of a
please.
gang. I mean, technically, I'm not really. I mean, I've. You know,
Okay,
I've had some dabbling
Guilds don't count.
with the Thieves Guild.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Lollipop Guild.
I was only in the Lollipop Guild for a month. You need to let that shit go. It's not fair.
That's 4 weeks.
It was a very long 4 weeks, and a very confusing time in my life when I was trying to find my direction.
I'll have questions about that later.
Just look for the very small door and leave.
Anyways, Gret, appreciate your help.
Have
do
you
you know if
heard
they're-
anything about bugs?
Couldn't find anything. His
You
apartment
tried
was still
asking around?
clean.
There was a
Is it
lot
part-
of dust and some rotten old fruit. It seemed like you'd been there, but then hadn't been there for a long time. And we weren't able to find a trapdoor through the bookshelves. We took all the books off just to make sure.
And you asked around people in the lab?
Yes, we've asked pretty much everyone, and doesn't seem like anyone particularly cares, to be honest.
I
Seems he's
mean, he was. It's only been a week. I mean, he could just be sick and not contacting us. I don't know.
is there a
Well, that
hospital
is-
of some kind around here?
I mean,
That-
there's the clinics and whatnot. There's not really a main hospital.
Hey, wasn't he missing a weapon too?
What?
Didn't you mention that he was missing a weapon? That there was like a weapon missing in his closet? You found like some kind of outline or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you think he took a sword or whatever to the hospital?
He
God,
took
that's
a
probably
sword to the
not safe.
hospital, like he hurt the handle and he wanted the handle to get fixed, so he brought it to the hospital.
No, like he took it with him, like, you know, for self-defense.
Why the fuck would he need a sword for self-defense? If he's going to a fucking hospital, if he's going to a fucking clinic.
Well, maybe he could beat off all of the diseases that are trying to infect him.
He's gonna beat them all off.
Yeah,
Edgy boy.
like your dad did with me last night.
Oh.
Felix, good one. Please be quiet for right now, okay? What did I just say?
Give me one reason why I shouldn't punt the little one out that window.
shitting my pants.
You'd have to clean it up.
Because you could hunt them off the roof.
We could clean it up with magic, right? I look at the
Is
scientist,
it worth it?
right?
Think to
I'll
yourself.
press charges.
You'll be dead.
I'll press charges as a ghost. And then I'll be undead. I'll be flying around you as a ghost all the time. Is that something that you want for the rest of your life? You want Felix flying around you for the rest of your life as a ghost? I'll be hunting all your shit. I tell you what. You won't be able to breathe without me being around you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Okay.
I'll
We
start holding
good?
my breath right now.
Do it. I dare you. Try. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere.
Anyways,
Well, if you've
Gret,
asked around the lab, I can't necessarily help you. I mean, if Van Newman said he wanted Jeffrey Bubbs, he probably needed him for something important.
yeah, it didn't seem like he
They
did.
were very good friends.
I mean,
Wait, who?
what?
Who's the other person that he was friends with? Bubs?
Van Newman?
Newman? Okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
You don't think that there's someone that he might have
Yes.
wanted to fight, right? Or that he might have felt unsafe around?
I mean, if you found the weapon, Jeffrey Bubbs was an adventurer in a previous time. But yeah, he kind of dropped that to help Van Newman and the sisters, kind of nods towards Fee, with their research.
No. Maybe he's just off on an adventure. No wonder everybody's not worried. These
We
I
need to
adventures.
check-
mean,
We need to check the clinics. See if anyone's reported him potentially injured or worse. Gret, appreciate your time. We need to head out.
be safe.
Okay, and then we exit the clinic. Is there anything that we see on our way out? Anything changed from our last visit there?
Exiting the lab. I mean, you guys were here probably
What, 5
a
minutes
couple
ago?
hours ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Not really. I mean, people are still doing research, taking notes. It seems like, yeah, just about the same.
Okay. So we exit the lab and we try to find a clinic nearby.
Cool. You guys know where one clinic is, because you visited it previously. So you go to that one first. The nice older human woman, looks like more of a cleric or something like that, greets you again. Oh, hi. Can I help you with anything? Are your lungs doing better, youngin?
Well, yeah, they're feeling just fine, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it.
Grass in the lungs, always a fucking killer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Definitely not.
we're trying to find some information from you, if that's okay.
Oh, sure.
We're wondering if a man by the name of Jeffrey... We're looking for a particular guy. Does the name Jeffrey Bubb ring a bell?
Jeffrey Bubb.
He would have come in...
I know he worked at the lab for a bit, because whenever they were doing research and whatnot, one of them got hurt, they would come to me, but no, I haven't seen him in a while.
Has he been a patient here before?
Oh, yeah. Especially working with that weapons folk. He liked to use Or Jeffrey liked to volunteer to be a bit of a test dummy when it came to, you know, trying those things out. And they came here for some basic healing and some lesser restorations and whatnot. But no, I haven't seen him in a while. It's probably been a couple months at least.
Interesting. Did they ever discuss anything along the lines of the kinds of weapons they are using? Like,
Oh, mostly just the spell casting kind. You know, those gloves that one guy is using. I think he's working one with all the cantrips and whatnot.
hey, special gloves. Interesting. Do you remember what his most recent injury might have looked like? Like, was it a burn? Was it something freeze? Did he have a hole in him? Anything along those lines?
Bugs? I think he came in for a burn or some sort. It was just on his arm, but it was a pretty easy fix.
Right. Fair enough. Alright, thank you for your time. We'll be on our way then.
Okay, good to see you still alive. Hope to never see you again, I suppose.
Yeah, thanks. Same to you.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably be back. We'll see.
You adventurers always are. She kind of walks back into the back.
Racist.
And not that I see dumb butt. We're just accident prone. Alright, we're kind of out of options here. Do we head back?
Yeah, maybe
I can't
we
think of
should
anything.
Go... Well, sorry.
Speak up, little one. Where else should we go?
Well, I was just gonna agree that maybe we should go back to Van Newman and tell him what's going on.
Alright, good.
Maybe he'll have more of an idea of where Jeffrey Bub is. I mean, he knew him.
There's a
Or
chance.
maybe Jeffrey Bub went to visit him.
Don't think that's possible, but hey, keep up your hope.
Yeah.
Strange man, edgy boy. Any objections?
No.
No. Still holding my breath, by the way.
Good for you. Very proud of you. Keep
Evidently
it going. Hold your breath as long as you like.
Yep, I'm still never going away.
Don't tell me what to do.
Let's head back. Head back to the portal.
Cool. You guys make your way to the center of town, where again it's the only building actually outside of the grid, and it's just a spot in the middle of the biggest intersection of town. A lot of people walking around it. This does seem like a very busy intersection. It's one of the few places kind of in the streets where you have a clear view of the sky that seems like a fairly bright and nice afternoon at this point. And smack dab in the middle is this. It's a fairly small building. And while there are a lot of people walking around it, doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are walking in. You see the occasional person, like one maybe every 10 minutes. But apart from that.
Alright. Is there anything wrong with going in?
Doesn't seem like it. As you kind of peer in the building, you can see that the portal is still there, shimmering and golden.
Well, are we gonna go through?
Can't think of anything. Can't think of a reason why not.
Well, I'm ready. Fondue, are you ready? Are you ready to go through the portal?
I just kicked him into the portal.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't kick him out the window. That's good enough, I guess.
So Felix goes through the portal. I'm assuming the rest of you do as well.
I walked through and I'm like, oh my god, are you tripped? Are you okay?
You pushed me.
No, I didn't.
You totally did. I saw it.
No, you were facing the portal. That's impossible. You couldn't have seen it.
Oh, my butt
I think you're just
hurts.
imagining things.
I think I broke my butt. Now we're gonna have to go all the way back to the clinic and tell that nice lady that I broke my butt.
Not again.
You'll be right.
It'll be fine.
Get your butt off and walk it off.
I'll try.
Good for you. All right. You need to head up.
Yep, you guys make your way through the portal, back into a similar room. The sky being a little darker, the room being a little less illuminated, a little bit more debris and just general refuse kind of just scattered around corners, and just the general cleanliness of what was Old Automata. Now, long past with the stark contrast of being back in New Automata. As you can see, as you actually exit the portal building in the middle of town, you can see the guards just kind of let you by without another word, but you do kind of just hear them mumbling to each other, and one of them even like scoff in your direction as you turn back, but it seems like they're just on post.
And like the way they scoffed at us. That was fucking rude. But okay.
I think they're
Alright.
just jealous of how cool we are.
But whatever you want to say, little one. Alright, who remembers the way back? Who remembers the way to Von Neumann? Starting to get tired of the gears around here. Starting to get a little suffocating.
I like them. I don't remember the way back, though. I don't even know where I am.
Alright. Just sit your butt down, and then we'll let the adults handle this, alright?
I would, but my butt might be broken. It hurts.
I swear to fucking God.
If you guys are heading back to Van Neumann, you can find the way pretty easily. You find your way outside of town, back into this like kind of hilly mountainous area, with Automata being smack dab in the middle of a valley. Begin walking, and just a few miles later, make your way back to where Bert is parked, kind of away from view from the town. As you'll return, you kind of wait at the bottom for a few minutes to pass before you see a little lift begin to descend from the stomach of the giant clockwork mechanus that is the very big weird dog. Eventually the lift makes it to the ground floor where you all are. You all step on and make your way back up into Van Neumann's residence.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the poop pile still there?
The poop pile.
The place
Around.
we've been using to...
Oh, in Bert? No, it does seem like Van Neumann has spent however long you guys were in Automata cleaning up after you.
What a nice guy. Honestly, that can't have been fun.
It does seem like since you've last been here, a few things have moved around. Seems like he's been doing more and more with different experiments of his. Most of the things have been cleaned up. Most of the things are nice and neat once again. And as the lift kind of clicks into place, back into a familiar room that is the inside of Bert, you see Van Newman kind of walk out from the cockpit. Go, oh, welcome back. Did you get everything on my shopping list?
Think so.
No,
Yes, we did, strange man. I think
I'm
we
just
did.
joshing.
Okay. Let me see him. I just needed a few parts to fix this big guy up.
Duh. Here you
Did
go.
you get that crystal I asked for as well? Bubs should have had that.
Oh, we weren't able to
Ooh.
find Mr. Pub. It seems that he's gone missing.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Unfortunately, Mr. Bubs hasn't been his work for a good week or more.
Good week, huh? Hmm. Interesting. You looked around for him and whatnot?
Yeah, we looked all across Old Automata.
Nah.
We checked his apartment. We checked.
We definitely didn't sabotage his apartment.
Yeah,
Well, that's
we
good. You definitely wouldn't like it if you sabotaged his apartment.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
only
who
if it
would?
was there.
we checked up and down, couldn't find a sign of him.
Hmm. It's very odd.
Yeah.
We heard that he mostly worked with the weapons department at the place. Do you know?
With Mr. It's a new guy. I'm trying to remember his name. Andrew, I think.
Something
I
along
haven't
those.
I haven't heard much from Andrew, but I mean, he seems successful. Seems like his weapons are working and he's providing them to the guard around Automata. Wait, you said new and old Automata?
Yeah.
The transfer
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. It wasn't supposed to happen for like another 20 years or something. Weird.
Maybe an expediting process or something. But no, we had
I
to
guess
pay the
so.
entire. We had to pay the fee in order to go to Old Automata. Kind of kind of annoying.
How much was it? I could try to round up some gold to pay it back.
3 million gold.
Not that much, but quite a bit. I think it's
It's
around.
actually 2 million.
I think it ended up being 600, wasn't it?
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 1,000 per person or something.
Well, I don't know if I can pay 1,000 a person, but I can see what I have lying around.
At least a couple hundred per person would probably be okay. Just in case we need to go
Alright.
back.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, without that gem, we probably wouldn't be able to make a full trip around again. The Outlands is a pretty big place, unfortunately.
So we're stuck here till we find Jeffrey Bub?
I mean, we're not stuck, but we'd only be able to go so far. We can probably make it to, like, Excelsior or something.
Do you know where Jeffrey Bub is?
I haven't seen him in a year, so probably not. I mean, if there's two labs,
Probably
did you
not.
guys check the transferred lab?
We checked both. Well, we checked as much as we could. In Old Automata, we we found the employees. We talked to everyone, tried to find any information we could. No one had any. We checked the clinics and everywhere. There was nothing there. We checked the clinic in this automata. It was all fully closed. No one going in or out. And other than that, pretty much nothing around. We don't really have a ton of clues as far as where he might have been.
Well, I do. I don't know if it would still work, but I do have a passage into the old lab if you all want to try that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should have. You didn't. You had a passage this entire time, and you didn't tell us until now.
Well, I didn't know the transfer would have happened. I thought they would have just let you in. You met Gret, right?
We met with Gret. Yes, she was very helpful, but ah,
Well,
give us the passage. Give us the passage now.
I feel like there's a lot you're not telling us.
yeah. Not gonna tell you my entire life story.
I'll tell you mine if you want to know mine.
You've already told me it. I knew you for 2 days before you told me your entire life story.
Yeah, I'm writing a book. It's called The
I'm
Little
sure it'll
Fish Who
be-
Could.
Okay. I'll grab you that key for you.
Thanks.
Kind of goes back into the cockpit. You can hear him rustling around in there.
See, the thing is, I wanted him to know that we know some shit is up, but I wanted to test it, see what he would say.
And what did your test tell you?
We can't really trust him that much.
I kind of. I mean, we kind of knew that at this point, but go off.
I look at Strange Man.
Yeah.
We could do to him what we did to the old man. Get him to talk.
Ooh, talking about a little of the old switcheroo bamboozle.
You never know.
I don't know if I can handle getting kidnapped again.
Yeah, we
Well,
could
that-
frame him being to little boys.
I don't know what you have planned here, but I'm not going. But it doesn't sound entirely beneficial to our purposes.
I feel like that generally works better when we know the cops will be on their way at some point.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Really completes the package, you know?
Yeah.
For future,
Um,
for future reference, if you're going to mess with him, at least wait until he gives us what we want.
Yeah.
What if what we want is to mess with him?
Then wait until we
Yeah.
get the physical things that we want before you mess with him. All right?
Whoa
Yeah.
there.
Don't you well there, me, you silly boy.
Van Newman comes back at this point, and he's holding what seems to be like a very. It's not so much a key as it is just a strange like rod or wand with a lot of different small engravings on it. This maybe could get you in the lab, unless they've changed locks. It was given to me probably 20 years ago by Gret. I don't know if it's still gonna work.
I reach out to grab it.
Okay, you grab it.
It works better than nothing, I suppose.
I mean, not if it doesn't work, it doesn't.
It's a lead, and it's a step closer than we've been for the last while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, a key that doesn't work is functionally the same as no key. Right? Like, I'm not crazy here.
You're not crazy, you're just
I don't know, you're pretty
being
crazy.
pessimistic.
Can I have
Well-
the ability to sleep with my eyes open while standing?
Why? I don't know. You three. All right, you three go down. You three go down and head down. I need a second to talk to Van Nome and myself, please. Just for a minute.
Alright. We can go make plans to do bad things.
Alright, I hand the wand to Strange Man. Keep a hold of this. Do not let the AG boy or the little one mess with ya.
I walk over to Strange Man. Can I see it?
I swear to God, Strange Man.
You're not in the room anymore.
Can I see
I did
it?
this when you're not in the room.
No, you guys haven't actually moved. We're still in the same room.
Okay, so I didn't do
I
it yet.
literally just talked to Bolson.
I didn't do it
You
yet.
guys make your way onto the lift and begin to head down.
Hey,
He swore I could touch anything that I wanted above ground. I just want to remind. Yeah. She Pinky swore.
Hey, so, Mr. Van Neumann, I need to have a word with you about something.
I really wish you wouldn't call me Mister, but sure.
Unfortunately, I don't feel very friendly right now. I've been brought back before, haven't I? This isn't the first time you've seen me, or met me.
Not necessarily. No. It's Dinah.
I'm sorry. She's asleep under my desk.
Icker.
Dinah.
No, this isn't the first time I've met you. I'm assuming Gret filled you in.
She gave me some details. But I'm hoping that you might be able to help me out a little bit in filling some of the blanks. Jesus Christ, Nezu, please, just silence or something.
I picked her up and gave her a hug, that's all.
Silence. Okay.
She's gone. I think.
Apparently I was a helper of yours of some kind.
Well, I wouldn't call you a helper. I would say I was more a helper for you two. You came to me with an idea.
And yet you're the one with the access. You're the one that was the head of the lab.
I wasn't the head of the lab.
Not
I
the
had
head
my
of,
research at the lab.
but you're the one with the actual lab access.
Yeah.
You were the one that was our boss. We apparently, according to Gret, we were helping you.
Again, I wouldn't agree. But sure.
So tell me. Fill me in. Who brought me back the first time? And is that the only time that I've been brought back?
What do you mean brought back? I mean, I get that you're back from the dead or whatever this time. I don't get what you mean by the being brought back the first time.
Where did you meet me before?
And
Me and my company. This automata, old automata, new automata. Where the fuck?
Just automata. I mean, there's been dozens of iterations of automata. Some have had to be rebuilt, some have been its copies. So it was technically old automata. Or whatever it was 40 years ago.
So we just met randomly in automata.
You came to me. It wasn't random. You and Aoife came to me with an idea in your heads.
Well, what
that
was the
fit
idea?
my research.
Tell me what was the idea.
He kind of goes looking through his bookshelf for a little bit. Let me message something real quick. And it just starts ruffling through his bookshelf for a little bit. It seems like he's looking for something somewhat hidden. And then eventually finds it seems to be an old notebook and just kind of tosses it to you. And you've seen this notebook before. It's not an estranged memory, like it seems like most things are with whatever your past was. This you've seen before, specifically within Vondu's hands. It was the book Vondu spent 3 weeks studying on your way to Automata. And as you open it up, you recognize Aoife's handwriting. And you begin to flip through pages and pages of notes describing various necromantic spells that you've seen before, and then others that are just, again, a very wish-washy watercolor of ink and handwriting that you can't quite recognize at first. But as you begin to look through it more and more, you can see Aoife's research beginning to turn into more from just necromancy to undead to immortality before finally coming to how to become a lich.
Right. I closed the book. I look at Van Newman. Tell me, was it only me that died in the incident in the lab?
Technically, no. I think officially I died, Bubs died, you died. But we were able to be brought back. Revivify is a fairly easy spell. It's costly, but it's easy. You, we weren't able to bring back. And
Right.
we weren't sure if that was a part of the spell failing or if your soul had some greater purpose. But officially, you were the only one who did not come back.
God, yeah.
Until apparently 40 years later.
Apparently. Question. How are you able... This seems like a very important book that Sifa would not let stay in anyone's hands. How did you manage to keep this book?
I mean, after the incident, Bubs and I and Gret tried as much as we could to either forage the research that remained or burn the completely obvious notes that we had that signified that we were doing something highly illegal. And so we grabbed what we could, burned what we couldn't. And then I left. Brett and Bubs stay behind, having their names wiped from my research completely.
You didn't answer my question. How were you able to keep this book away from Sifa? I know this is her book. This is her handwriting. How were you able to keep this, to grab this before she did?
She didn't want to grab it. When she saw you unable to come back, she just left. She didn't grab anything. At that point, I had assumed the spell had worked on her. And then she saw you dead and not revivable, and then just left.
What was the spell exactly?
You can find it in that book. It's too complicated for me to understand, but
Why didn't you tell me about this past earlier? I feel like I've been walking around in we've been walking around in the dark chasing our own tails, trying to figure out what the hell is we're even doing here at this point. And we're not getting anywhere if you just withhold information, especially important information like that.
important information that you died? I'm not gonna tell someone who apparently has come back from the dead that they died and their sister's a lich. That's a little much, don't you think?
Extra background would have been nice. We stayed here for 3 weeks.
Yeah, and I avoided you for all 3 weeks. We spoke a word, and that was that. It's also a little traumatizing for me. Although you were never one for caring about other people's feelings.
Because no one ever cared
Aoife
about...
was a lot more considerate.
Well, apparently she's a fucking lich now, so look what that got her. Alright.
That's what you all wanted.
I do know. I had no part in that. I never wanted a lich. I never wanted to be a lich. I never wanted this. I don't know the version of Fee that you met 40 years ago now. But that's not fucking me. Alright?
Why would I tell a stranger about my best friend becoming a lich? So I had no right to tell you, and I shouldn't have told you now.
I guess not. So now it's up to us. Now it's up to me to now it's up to us to try to fix our mistakes, huh?
Your mistakes have been fixed. Your mistakes relied entirely on me after you died and I got kicked out of my home. It's been 40 years, Fee. There's no mistakes to fix.
Obviously, there still is. My sister's still out there.
I haven't heard anything from or about her in 40 years, so maybe she just became a recluse and is enjoying her immortality.
Maybe. But I still want to see her. I still have questions that I need answers to. And the only way I'm gonna get that is by helping. If that means the only way I can get answers is by helping you find Jeffrey Bob and getting you that information, getting you your crystal or whatever, so be it. But I'll have more questions when I get back, alright?
I'll try to find a way to answer them.
Fine. Alright, she goes.
You wait an awkward, 30 seconds waiting for the lift to come back up. Just kind of standing there, tapping your toe before it finally makes its way on. You step on the lift and it's very slow descent. Just super awkward. Like ending an argument and not having a door to slam. But you eventually make your way down the lift. What were the rest of you doing for 5
So
minutes?
I went up to Bolson. I was like, "Hey, can I see that?
See what, big boy?
The wand?
This one?
Yeah,
This one right here?
yeah.
You want
I
to
just
take a
wanna
look at it?
I'm not gonna do anything with. Listen, if I do something with it, I'll give you all the money I have. I just want to look at it.
Just want to look at this wand, huh?
Yeah,
This
that's
one
what I
right here.
want to do. Yes. I
So
did
look at
some
it?
research. Yeah, I
Take a
did some
look in there?
research last week in the books that I read. Books, reading,
Uh-huh.
and I just want to
Familiar?
look at it. Yeah, I just want to look at it.
You look at it. Take a
Yeah.
real good look.
Yeah,
Just
in
one?
my hands.
Now, how are you gonna look with your hands, huh?
Well, I need to examine it the ways that I want to. What am I just gonna telepathically tell you how to move it around so I can get a good look at it?
Could you?
I could.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. But I
I
can't
agree.
because you
Oh.
haven't read the book either.
Well, that was kind of misleading.
Well, you didn't ask enough questions.
I guess.
You gonna let me see it?
See what?
The wand.
Oh, this one.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
okay.
one.
Here you go.
The fuck was that for?
Oh, right. Sorry,
What
that's
was what for?
There you go.
You know what, man? Never mind. Thanks,
You
dude.
could-
Let me. I examine it.
Cool. You look at the wand. Give me. I'll just say, because of your sorceress abilities, you can tell that it's not magical. It does just look like a very strange, very
Browser crash.
delicate. Not delicate. What's the word?
Ornate.
Ornate. Yeah. Ornate stick, basically.
Playing with my band.
No wonder why you just handed it to me. There's like literally nothing special to this. It's kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, I don't know why you really wanted to look at it so bad, but I mean,
I don't know. It's just like I was thinking about that one that we left at that old man's house, and I was like, starting to think we probably should have just taken it with us.
no, we're not thieves.
I suppose you're right. Here, I'll hand this back to you for the annoying one. There's a fit about me having this.
Oh, I don't want it.
All right, fine, whatever.
I'll
This
take
will be
it.
more interesting. Nope. This will be more interesting. Next time, okay? We're also below ground too, so you can't really touch it. You know, that would be breaking the rules.
That's
We're not
true.
below ground. Are we?
No, he's right. You gotta follow the
Well,
rules.
yeah, you can tell by the smell.
No, I just smell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
what
need a
underground smells
shower.
like.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I guess
we
that's
haven't.
true.
Neither of us have had the chance to shower, so.
Has it been 5 minutes?
Yeah, as Felix is just sniffing Vondu violently, he descends the lift.
I lock eyes with Fate. I'm like, I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, I guess you
With the
kind of smell
wand
like
in my hand.
underground.
He looks on with a slight sense of despair, but acceptance of her current situation and realizing this is as good as it's gonna get.
Doesn't get any better than this, baby.
I have the I'm so sick of this shit look on my face.
Oh,
Like
hey,
the-
Fee.
Like the I just want to end it all face. Catch my drift.
Usually there are a lot of questions I usually have, but this time I'm just gonna let things be.
Thank you.
Let's just fucking go and get this
Yeah.
shit over with.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just don't want to think about this anymore.
Think about what?
Exactly. I'd use this wand on me right now if I could, but it just wouldn't do anything.
Why not?
What? Because there's nothing special to this thing, dude. Look at it.
Look at what?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I fucking hate this guy.
You guys begin to make your way back towards the city, eventually making your way through the city gates and back in No Automata.
Okay, and can we go to the lab?
Yep. You all make your way over to the lab. It's probably a good 10-15 minute walk to make your way back. But you do eventually kind of patrolling through the dark and desolate streets as it's probably growing closer to dusk/night. Make your way back to the same building. Now seemingly empty and lights off. You make it to the front door, where again it's a similar thing. Two large metal doors on hinges that seem to be fairly well locked into place, alongside a button, or call, and then a list of names.
All right. We use the little wand thing to try it. Is there a little keyhole that we can use for the wand?
There's not a keyhole, but you guys do just end up using the wand and the button. You can feel as the button begins to like click into place several different ways, and then descend a little bit, click into place several different ways, and then just becoming more and more recessed into the wall as it continues to take this key with it, before finally, like a good 6 inches in, it clicks into place, and you can hear the doors click.
That was interesting. Can we go to open the doors?
Yep. You open the doors. They are unlocked, and you make your way into a familiar but dimly lit and completely quiet lab. The only light actually illuminating the entire lab is those from outside, and as the night grows darker and darker, it's becoming more and more harder to see, besides those with dark vision. Those of you with dark vision can see, again, a familiar lab. Yeah, who actually has dark vision? I think
I
it's
do.
just Vondu, and I think tieflings have dark vision.
Yes.
Big B has some dark vision.
Does Felix have dark vision?
Nope.
Well, let's check. Halfling.
Felix is blind. In the dark.
Thanks to your elf
think
blood, you have superior vision in dark and dim conditions.
Wow.
I think I have a
Congratulations.
cantrip.
Elf
that might
superiority.
help out. Let me see. Let me just open my sheet. Pretty sure I have a cantrip for this. Yeah, I have dancing lights.
Okay.
So
You go ahead and cast dancing lights, and
yeah,
you
I'll
all
just
can
combine
see.
2 of the 4 into one, and then they both can have one each.
Okay. Well, so Felix is the only one without dark vision.
Oh, Fee has it too. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just make a really big torch, and I just hand
Cool.
it to Felix because I am amused.
Oh,
This torch
yay!
is bigger than Felix.
Yeah. It is. So you can make it into a humanoid shape. I'm imagining you just make it into the shape of Felix.
No, I'm making it into like this gigantic torch. It has like a handle
Okay.
that's small enough that I could fit into Felix's hand, but like in stature, it's bigger than Felix.
Yeah, the actual handle is the size of Felix, and then the flame above is about the same size. As Felix is just like holding this weird spectral.
I want it to look stupid as
Dick.
possible.
It does look pretty stupid.
Oh, look, it's so shiny.
Looking out into the lab, you will see the same number of floors that you're used to. There's 4 floors, 1 above the one you're on, and 2 below. Each of the laboratories are actually fairly neat. It doesn't seem like there's really anything going on with them. Seems like most things have been put back and neatly organized, and you can see just tables within labs with various test tubes and bits of hardware and mechanical devices on them. It seems like it was just abandoned, honestly. The only difference being a door that wasn't previously there on the lowest floor. Again, you can see that where usually there would be just a blank wall that you observed in the functioning lab,
Ooh.
there is just a slightly creaked open door where you can see light peering through.
Yeah. Need to call my brother because it's his birthday and I forgot. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, we gotta investigate that. The light.
Yep, definitely.
Cool.
Just as soon as Bolson gets back, or do we want to just keep going?
We can wait.
Okay.
Okay, I need a break.
Yeah, we can take a 5-minute break or whatever.
Okay, just gotta go fill my water bottle.
Okay.
Can I get another soda? I need more caffeine. I'm gonna regret it though. I'm gonna regret
You're gonna
it.
be up till like 1 a.m.
Yeah, probably. Even more, like, even longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
I think being as exhausted as I feel right now is really helping my roleplay as Vondu.
It definitely suits Fondue to be just
I'm
really
so
tired.
fucking mentally exhausted.
I'm sorry,
I went
friend.
an hour and a half out last night with a friend to see my friend's boyfriend's band. And
Aw.
it was not fun. But hey,
Yeah.
supporting
Aw.
friends. It's all about supporting friends. Yeah, it was cool because she didn't even want to see his band. She doesn't even think they're good. It was actually kind of funny. We were making fun of all the bands. So it was kind of fun. Just massive shit talk the whole night.
You gonna come in here? I was trying to decide if I wanted to lock Dinah out of my room or not. I decided not to. I thought it would be too mean. And she'd probably
Fair enough.
poop on the kitchen floor. She'd get mad. She'd be like, I'm not allowed in the room. I better shit on the floor.
Mm.
I'm telling you, all you have to do is take Dinah to the bathroom and shit on Dinah to assert dominance
No.
while making eye
Right.
contact.
It's never gonna happen. I will not.
It didn't work with the cat, but it'll work with the dog, I promise.
Oh,
I didn't
Lord.
do that to that cat. My ex-boyfriend did.
I know.
I have her on my lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just chilling on my lap. She doesn't like me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like, permanently? Or for the time?
Like, permanently. She
You
doesn't
really
like
think
me
so?
holding her, I don't think. Like, she
Uh,
wants to get up here, and then she gets up here, and she just makes this noise. What's wrong? Ew, don't lick me. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Like, Ruka licking me is cute. Dinah licking me is like... I don't know. Her mouth is like a sewer.
Why is that so funny to me?
Like, I would rather gargle mustard than, like, let this dog lick the
Oh.
side of my face.
That is so gag worthy.
Right? It's even worse that I hate mustard. I hate it. Can't stand it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of mustard myself.
Oh yeah, definitely, Ari. I've definitely been there. All the time. Or like any kind of copy for work that I just when I'm like out of motivation and energy for anything. It's so fucking hard. Oh, that sucks.
Very low in happiness.
Maybe we can help you come up with an idea for your essay. Why am I so tired? Holy shit. I have to work out after D&D too.
Working out.
Get those gains.
Still on a rest day.
God. Oh. Sorry, Ari. Wish we could help. I want to move my mic so I can actually like lay back. I'm getting like super comfy right now. Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah. I've got a
I've
blanket
been-
and everything.
I've been debating on like when I do upgrade my chair to get like one of those really comfy, cushiony, reclinable like living room chairs. You know what I'm talking about? Like the single one.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Like
God, that'd be nice.
like you could see in the TV shows where like the deadbeat husband comes back from work and he just drops his like bag and his coat and his hat on the ground. He goes to the
Yeah.
kitchen to grab a beer and then sits down on that couch and just turns on the TV. That kind of chair.
Like a lazy boy.
Oh, it's so nice.
I guess you could put it that way.
Yeah, I would
Sure.
love one of those. I have a secret lab chair, and I thought it would be really nice because they're really expensive, and it is really good for my back. I have a lot less back pain than I used to, but I wish it was more soft, and I also wish it had a fucking footrest.
I've sat in a secret
Ooh.
labs chair and they're really comfy.
Oh my
I-
god, it's so
um,
nice.
I stole my mom's ottoman today, so now I have a footrest for my chair.
I have my piano bench. I could use my piano bench as a footrest,
You know,
but like it
Um,
won't fit under my desk. I'd have to like sit sideways.
when the Xbox One originally came out, because I bought it to play Titanfall, and then wait for the Master Chief Collection to come out on console, because it came on a console first. For like 9 months in a row, I was using my Xbox One as a footrest because it
Good
just
lord.
served no other purpose than be a footrest.
I'm gonna move my piano bench over here and try it. I'll let y'all know how it works.
Best
Let's
damn
do an
footrest I
experiment.
ever bought. Whoa, ruins. Whoa.
You know what? It works.
You have a piano?
I definitely can't put it. Yeah. Well, not like a piano. I have a keyboard, but it's a weighted keyboard. It's as close to a real piano as I could get without having to lug a real piano around everywhere.
That's cool though. I'm gonna send you some stuff I've been working on.
Well, hell yeah. What kind of stuff? Like music?
Yeah,
Like stuff you want me to play? Or just stuff that you want me to check out?
stuff that I wrote.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wrote this cool thing that I'm still writing, but like sounds like it's part of a Metroidvania game. It's like really eerie,
Ooh.
spooky. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I haven't written anything in a while. I just keep playing the same songs. I haven't felt inspired to write in forever.
I've been writing every day except for today. Well, not every day, like mostly every day, actually.
I play like twice a week. I used to play every day. And I used to like write music like once a week, and now I'm just like, but.
I've been grinding it super hard, mostly because like it's just an underdeveloped skill, and the only way to develop it is to just do it every day.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
So that's what I'm doing.
So hard to manage time. It's like I want to play piano, I want to read books, I want to play video games, I want to play D&D and talk to friends, I want to stream, I want to work out, I want to take dogs on walks and go to the park and do all kinds of stuff. And then it's like I have to work 40 hours a week on top of it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I gave up a lot of things just so that I can like do the things that I wanted to do, even though there are other things that I would like to do.
I need to figure out a way to balance it all out so I can do all the stuff that I want.
Yeah,
It's just hard.
adulting's really hard.
Yeah, it's fucking difficult.
I mean, at least you work from home. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's such a huge, especially with like the dogs too. Like if I didn't work from home, taking them out would be a nightmare. There'd be shit everywhere because Dinah goes out multiple times a day. And like if I get sick, like which I get sick all the time, you know, I'm
Right.
fucking
MS.
yeah, I have MS. I'm sick all the fucking time, and
Dude, you're so
like
sick, bro.
I can lay
Sick.
in bed and fucking write
Sick.
stuff for work. It's so nice.
Sick.
Sick.
Oh.
Charlie
Yeah, I
back?
Yeah.
gotta read that book for book club. It's fucking
Yes.
hard. Life's hard.
Ari also needs to read that book for book club.
Maybe Ari and I can just sit down and read it together at some point. Maybe that'll work.
Just take turns reading it out loud. Yeah.
Yeah, until we finish.
All right. Cool. So you guys are in the lab. Again, as you look around, it's pretty empty. As you begin descending the stairs, you can see the various different laboratories that are around. Seems like most everything is just, again, been kind of abandoned. Felix, in particular, as you're walking around, you kind of notice that although it seems like it was purely abandoned, it does seem like a little off-puttingly neat. Like things are stacked nicely, like there's not really anything going on, things are just in prime perfect position. And while it wouldn't be super unnerving, you kind of understand that it was more of an overnight thing of the transference, which was old automata becoming new automata, etc., etc. So it shouldn't look this neat. But you all eventually make your way down to the ground floor, and with the darkness kind of surrounding you, all besides your lone giant torch, you make your way towards the door. And as you open it, you see another staircase leading downwards.
I'm gonna get real fucking sick of these stairs. And then go down.
Cool. You all begin to walk down before eventually a couple of flights later, find yourself at another open door, and as you kind of peer it open, you can see what seems to be another few sets of floors of the same laboratory. You see that the laboratory, again, is fairly similar to what you've seen before. Maybe a few less hallways here and there, but the general structure is the same. The annex is open. Laboratories on either side. The only thing different is that there's a very strange, eerie blue glow kind of being projected onto the entire lab by various glowing orbs of some kind. You all see that the orbs kind of illuminate the entire couple of floors that this is, even illuminating some of the labs down below and onto your floor. And there's I don't feel, for some reason, this glow almost gives a nauseating effect as you all walk in it. And it's a strange, familiar, nauseating effect, but you can't quite place it. But as you look out, the lab itself seems fairly neat. All the different rooms seem like they're fairly well put together, all glowing under this blue light. Tables are upright and blank. There's a couple of stacks of books here and there. A few test tubes having stacked where they need to be. Everything seems prim and proper. The annex actually kind of opens up to, again, another set of floors down below, where it seems like there's another set of labs. And where you saw previously where the annex opened up to like a little just social area, you can see this opens up into a pool of some kind. Just weird, dark, still waters that, while probably an aesthetics choice earlier, is now almost creepy. But it's the same lab. Seems nice and tidy. It's just this blue glow that seems to be blaring the entire place. And this blue glow is omnipresent. Besides, you can see kind of down and to your right, there's a flicker of this light.
This is the kind of flicker that makes that noise.
Nope, there's no noise associated with it. It is just as though one of these lights is like failing a little bit. And you can just see the outline of the light flickers, but that's it.
Does anybody else put off by the fact that the things in here are still pretty neat, given the fact that everybody brushed off during the whole, transference thing?
I think we all see that. It's very, but I do agree. It's a little off.
Well, I mean, if they just ran off, then that means no one's been in here to do anything. So I guess it kind of makes sense that everything would be neat. They were probably just really neat researchers or scientists or whatever.
But doesn't it kind of seem like maybe somebody cleaned up afterward, rather than before? I mean, you saw the other lab, like, it was kind of in a bit of disarray just because everybody was so actively working. For everybody to take off so suddenly, you wouldn't think that they'd clean ahead of time, that there'd be a little bit of mess left behind, but everything's so pristine, it's weird. But then we've got this weird glow, too? Is anybody else nauseated by this?
Yeah.
Getting a little sick to the stomach, yeah?
Nothing I can't handle. I gagged.
Oh,
Just slightly.
I don't feel
But, like,
so.
enough that it's
Slight
obvious
gag.
that I gagged.
Can we investigate like one of the orbs? If that's like
Sure.
fully working.
There is actually an orb kind of directly above you as you exit the doorway onto this floor. You go to investigate it. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Arcana, okay.
17. You begin looking at it, and it does look like somewhat of a variation of the spell that Von Du just cast, like a dancing lights. And it is giving off a light, but there's more to it. And you, being a conjuration wizard, can kind of pinpoint it a little more. It's almost a little. It gives you like planar vibes, almost like portal vibes,
Okay.
and you can't quite tell why or how or what the purpose of that is.
What about the flicking part? Like, is that
So
due to?
the flicking is down below. You can't quite see anything happening down there.
Okay.
So again, 2 floors. You guys are on the higher floor. The annex is looking down onto the bottom floor.
Okay then. What floor is the pool on?
The pool is on the first floor, so the floor below you guys.
Okay. Are there any stairs nearby?
There are stairs on the opposite side.
Okay. And I just want to walk around and then. Well, first, wait, are there any desks on the top floor?
Yep. There are the 2 kind of opposite labs that are facing each other into the annex that you can see into. And it does seem like there's some desks up here.
Okay. I kind of want to take a look into one of the desks in the labs. Just take a
Cool.
look. Everything's organized, but I would like to see like if
Yep.
there's any particular documents or something.
You go in, there's nothing. It is clean and spotless. There's not even. I'm retracting what I said about the books. There's nothing. It is tables and benches, and that's it.
Interesting. Okay. Then I'd like to walk around and go to the staircase.
Cool. I'm assuming the rest of you are following.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Most definitely.
You make your way around to the opposite side. Again, you have to walk around to just avoid the annex. Make it to the other side, begin to descend the staircase. And you all find yourself on the first floor. Again, the labs here look very similar. Eerily quiet and still and empty. As you begin to approach what is now the lab to your left, you can see again 2 of these lights hovering, just emitting this blue glow onto everything. But the third light, kind of the closest to where you came down the stairs, is flickering. And you see that when the light is on, it's the room around it is this very pure, perfect room, completely neat and completely empty. When it flickers off, you can see that the room is in complete disarray for like a split second, and then it flickers back on into its perfectness, and then flickers again, and you can see just debris sprawled across. You can see various pages of notes and just a completely ruined room, and then it flickers back on, and it's back to being perfect. And you can see beyond. When actually, everybody, give me a perception check.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh,
20.
the young Bolson.
Let's see.
Cool. Bolson, Felix, and Vondu, you guys see again what I just described, as well as what seems to be like blood splatters as
Holy
this thing
shit.
flickers out and then back on, and the lab is again
Oh,
pristine.
God, my
And
then,
money's fucking up really bad.
Bolson and Felix, you see that when the light flickers, there's actually like a small little. The only way I can describe it fairly well is like a breaker that is only there when the light flickers off on the opposite side of the wall. And you can see there's a variety of switches on the breaker that quickly disappears when the light turns back on.
I want to
What the
flip
hell?
switches.
Cool. You walk into the lab, and again, it's a flat wall when the light is on. But as soon as the light like flickers, you can see the breaker and you can see the switches.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna try and reach out for it regardless. See if I can feel it there with the lights on.
Cool. If the light's on, it's a flat wall. And then it flickers, you can feel like the switches underneath your hand, and then it just goes back to being a flat wall.
Ooh.
I will say you can just kind of looking at it and staring at it intently. When it flickers on and off, you can see 5 specific switches in this breaker.
Okay.
And then it flickers back on and you can't see it, and then it flickers off and you can see a variety of labels. You can see 1-1, 2-1, 1-2, and then 2-2, and then a central switch which is labeled Annex.
How long are these flickers?
Like a tenth of a second, maybe.
Okay.
It takes you a while to read these labels. Like you
Yeah.
kind of have to make sure you don't blink, and then just read kind of one at a time with these flickers.
Okay. And it's
We're
just
gonna
the
say-
one light flickering?
Yep, it's just the one. And
So-
when those of you with dark vision can tell that when this light gets turned off, that it is completely dark.
Can I like try to unscrew the light bulb?
You go to look at the light, and it's not a light bulb. It is just a glowing orb
Oh.
that seems to just deluminate for a split second and then illuminate again.
I'm gonna just put some cloth over it.
Okay. You put some cloth over it, try to hinder the light. And while the actual light is slightly shadowed, it doesn't seem to have effect on the room around
Dang
you.
it. Well, I got nothing.
Is this some kind of illusion magic or something?
Probably.
So everything looks really neat, but it's not.
Well, it doesn't just look neat. Like, can't feel the switches there when I can't see them. So it's
Did you see
doing
the
more than
blood?
just. Yeah.
Should we be a little, maybe, concerned about the fact that there's blood?
I mean, it happens.
Not really.
People bleed. Sometimes people bleed every month on schedule.
Yeah.
Wait, really? That's gross.
Yeah.
So wonder
I
that
can't
you're
believe
single.
that would happen to
Anyway,
anybody ever.
anyway.
Oh, jeez.
I'm fucking sorry.
Do you like my blood? I say that in character. I would obviously know a thing or two about
Ew.
blood.
Ew, not in that context. Don't say it in that context, you know.
I'm a vampire, though. I have to.
Vondu fucks, dude.
Fondue fucks.
Vondu goes hard in the paint.
Ugh.
Anyway, ball.
I wish I hadn't been dragging my vape when you said that.
Like a
Fuck.
true warrior.
No.
Ball.
Anyways.
Ball.
Can you flip any of those switches, Bolson, when the light is off?
I can try. I'm gonna try.
Which one are you trying?
Let's do the middle one.
Okay, the NX.
Yeah.
Sure. So you kind of are waiting for the time where you can see the light flicker. As soon as it does, you go to flip the light. Go ahead and make me a dexterity check. $16. As you go to flick it, you can see your thumb just barely miss it as it just flicks back out of existence.
Fuck. Do it again.
Okay, you do it again. Make another dexterity check. 11. Even slower this time.
Fuck. I'm just gonna start machine gunning, like downstroking with my fingers.
Okay. You
Right
do
on the
eventually
spot.
make contact with it, and then you can actually feel it kind of move, but then locks, and it won't actually flip, and then it disappears.
Man, fuck this box.
Well, did it do anything?
Alright. Well, box bad.
Hmm.
Well, I got nothing.
What do you see
Did
there,
it
strange
not
man?
work?
I can't flip it.
Is there more than one switch?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a code. Maybe you need to flip things in order.
Wait a minute, I have an idea. Do either of you know a spell that removes magic?
Oh,
Maybe
like
you
the-
could
All
stop the
No.
ball altogether.
All out of those, unfortunately.
Alright.
Shit.
I'm gonna do a different switch now.
Which one are you doing?
Okay, so are they all, like, in the same position, like, up or down?
So they are all up. No, they're
Up,
all down.
okay.
Whichever one is on. I'm thinking of
We'll say
Breaker,
that
which is
up.
like side to side. Sure, they're all up.
Okay.
So there's 1-1, 2-1, 1-2, 2-2.
Try the 1-1 first.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll try the 1-1.
Cool.
1.
Just machine gun it.
Yep. We're machine gunning.
Okay. You do eventually see the flicker, and you go to flick that one, and it actually does fully flick down.
Oh my god.
And you can see this entire room goes black. And it does take a while for you all to like rub your eyes and let that dark vision illuminate.
So
But
can I see all of them now?
You do see that this entire room has now been turned off. And you can now see all the switches, and you can also see all around you, this lab is just a mess.
Hell yeah.
There is
Fine.
rubble strewn about. There's smatterings of blood here and there. Tables have been knocked over, books and paper everywhere. Some ripped and torn, some burned, some seemingly just pulverized. There's shards of glass. There's just random bits of debris. Even some of the wall has been broken. And it's just,
Real
again,
good.
just a fucking mess. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you can
Do I
see
still
the
have my
other
torch?
switches now.
Like,
You
I
do,
can see
yeah.
all this, right? Okay.
Yeah. I think Daddy. Why did I just call it Daddy Lights? That's another campaign.
I thought you just
Dancing
called me
lights.
daddy
What?
for a second. I was like,
No.
damn.
So in
Okay.
Lewis's campaign, we called it Daddy Lights, and then the entire spell description we ooified.
Oh my
Up
God.
to 4 heart-sized lights.
Oh, so it only lasts a
Oh.
minute. So your torch
Ooh.
is gone.
Be
Well,
very
unless you're
careful when you're using
recasting.
the
Range.
daddy lights.
Ooh.
Oh God, I
Um,
can't see anything.
Lola, are you guilty of crime?
Turn the light back on.
What do I get in return?
Brr. Oh yeah, you get it.
Oh no, Felix,
Brr.
don't
What?
move.
Why not?
Do you like spiders?
Right here.
Yeah, I love spiders. Why? They're good for plants.
There's a poisonous spider very
Where's your
close
rope?
to you.
Where'd you go? Go get it.
Well, it probably won't
Okay.
do anything. It's just doing its thing.
It's licking its lips.
It's-
I think
What
it
kind
wants
of
you.
spider has lips?
A
This one
hot
does.
spider.
hell yeah.
This one does.
Hell yeah.
And it's going
Ever
to attack
seen
you.
ever
if you
seen
move.
James and the Giant Peach?
Well, I'm
Oh,
definitely not
that
moving
one.
just because I don't want to trip over anything. I can't see a thing with the light off.
God damn it.
I feel less
Er-
nauseated though, so that's good.
Can't have fun with this one, can you? I just snap my fingers and the lights come back.
Okay.
You disappoint me.
The room is illuminated in a brighter shade.
Yeah, this light is the shape of a giraffe.
Just a giant
Yeah.
a giraffe or like a plush giraffe.
A
Or-
giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
And Felix is holding it by the neck.
Okay. It is a fairly small giraffe, but Felix is just holding it now.
What the hell is this?
And Felix, you can now see what everybody else sees, which is just this room in this. And I will
Nope,
say,
no
you can
giraffe.
see again now books and notes just strewn across this entire area, as well as all the rubble and debris.
Oh my god, what the hell happened here?
But I'd like to know. Can we investigate some of the books and papers?
Sure. Go ahead and give me investigation checks. All of you can make this if you so choose.
Alright.
Let's go.
7, 21.
Let's go.
Why is my shit keep fucking up, man? Oh my god. My browser's crashing. Hold on.
And then Bolson, are you gonna try any of the other lights?
I'll
Bolson is
eventually
gone.
get my roll in.
What?
Turn them all the fuck off. Then we can see everything how it really is.
I think Alex is gone.
Oh.
I will say Bolson tries all the lights, and he's only able to flip one more, which is 1-2. And you guys can see like some of the lights from the room above you turn off.
Creepy. Okay.
Okay. With a 21, are you going for more for books, or are you going more for like the loose pages?
I
Looking at
assume
the-
you're talking. Oh, never mind.
I'll talk to all of you.
I'm looking
Oh.
for books.
I'll go to
Books,
these
okay.
pages.
Cool.
I'm looking at the
Um,
bloodstains.
Yeah, you're looking at the bloodstains.
Yeah,
you're
you
a
would
little
be looking at the
distracted by the
bloodstains.
bloodstains.
Yeah.
Felix is like, wow, that's so much blood. Looking at the books, you can see they are just notebooks of some kind. And the notebooks are actually fairly well organized. As you open them up, you can see that whoever wrote them has fairly neat handwriting. and is describing, again, necromantic research. You can see that whoever wrote these notes mostly talked about like undeath and almost trying to induce intelligence into undeath. As you're looking at the notes, you can see that they are just torn pages from what seems to be the journals that Von Du is looking at. But the pages that are torn out actually have both this very nice and neat script describing like whatever they were researching, as well as a lot of scribbles and other writings in like the margins and whatnot, as though somebody was trying to figure out notes from the notes within these books. And actually, Fee, you begin to collect a lot of them, and you can see that it kind of tells a story. The first few pages of these notes kind of tell more about somebody discovering this lab and how they found these strange necromantic texts that nobody's really heard of before and seem to be more of a somebody searching for power. And it actually begins to talk about like test subjects, specifically test subjects 001 through 010. And you can see that while the first few test subjects trying to use this research had failed and actually kind of described the deaths and the whatnot of these test subjects, you can see that they began to found success later on. And there's one last note that just says they are going to report this to headquarters.
Do I recognize the handwriting at all? Someone that
Give me a intelligence check.
Okay. Shit.
Not really. I mean, you can discern that it's two very different sets of handwriting, but from that, not much.
Got it. Okay. Am I able to discern like? Well, I'm able to like kind of put them in chronological order, right? All the notes and stuff like that. Okay. Two very distinctive forms of writing. One person trying to be. How am I able to tell that they're kind of doing it for more power? Do they ever discuss like their motivations or anything in the notes, or like give clues as to what exactly their goals are?
They talk a lot about headquarters.
Headquarters, okay.
And you can actually see there's a very specific name that is dropped. Or not a name, but rather a title of a factal, which you all remember from Sigil are like the head of some of the factions.
Interesting. So, this stuff is old. Very old, essentially.
Hey.
I take these pages and then I bring them over to Von Du and try to see where they fit into the notebooks.
Okay. You all kind of working together take some time to kind of fit in the pages. And these notebooks do seem like they're kind of first of a series. And these pages that have been ripped out are kind of strewn throughout the notebooks and where they were located.
Cool. Okay. What does Felix see?
Felix, with your 7 investigation,
I see blood.
yeah, there's blood splatters. It doesn't look like it was necessarily like somebody died here or somebody had like an entire intestine ripped out. It does look like somebody was just kind of like swiped at, and there's splattering of bloods on like various surfaces, somewhat against the wall.
Like a struggle. Not a death,
Yeah,
but
more
a
of a struggle than, yeah, exactly.
Well,
And
it looks
Bolson,
like there
I'm
might have been a
assuming
struggle in here.
you're flipping the lights, right, Bolson?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All but 2 are locked. The one that you tried first, so 1-1, is able to be just flipped. And then 2-1 is able to be flipped. So those are all that you can flip from this breaker. And as you flip 2-1, you guys can see that the lights above you kind of dim and fade. Just from kind of your positioning in the lab, you can see that those lights, which would have kind of leaked out into the annex and down below, have turned off.
Okay. The pool is on the floor that we're currently on, right?
Yep.
Can we check that out?
Cool. As you walk out and look at the pool is still illuminated in this blue light. So while it is dark and creepy and pretty much like a perfect mirror, it is reflecting back kind of the same image you all saw before, with the lab being very neat and whatnot. And as you kind of dip your hand in, it is very cold water. It's a little slimy, but it is water.
Lad, dude, you should jump in the water.
Why?
Because I want you to jump in the water. I just think it'd be cool.
No.
Got him.
You
Can we
might
see
be able
your-
to find something in there.
I don't care. I don't need to find. What would I need to find?
I don't know. There could be a clue.
Okay. Why don't you go in? It's your idea.
Because I want you to do it. I can't see.
You have. I gave you the light.
Yeah,
The
but
light
it's
can
gonna go
swim.
out again.
Well, it's not my problem, is it?
But that's why you should do it, because you'll be able to see the whole time.
I snapped my finger again. There you go. It's fresh. Go in. Get him, Tiger.
Fee, can I go in the water?
No. Don't go into
Please?
water. We don't have a towel.
What if I get naked first?
That would be even worse. Any hypothermia. Don't go in the water.
Get naked.
Stay out of this, strange man.
Can we
Get
take a vote?
naked.
You should
Let's
get
take a
naked.
vote.
Anarchy. Anarchy. Get naked.
Get
Do not
Let's-
get naked, little one.
I'm
Get
gonna
naked.
get naked. I'm gonna
Get
do
naked.
it.
You little shit.
Get naked.
I'm
Anarchy.
gonna start taking my clothes off.
Okay. Are you
The only way.
stopping him, Fee, at all?
At this point, I'm outvoted, so I just turn around in the
What are you,
corner
his
and go
girlfriend?
You begin doing what?
I just go back and start rereading some of the
Okay.
notes. just
Sure.
see if there's anything I missed, because I did just putting my mind on somewhere else because I do not want to be in the same room as
Right.
the
I
fun
feel like
story.
are you fully stripping down, or you just
Yeah, fully stripping down, and I'm gonna jump in the
Alright.
water as soon as I'm naked.
cool? You get fully stripped down. You go to jump in the water. Are you doing like a cannonball or anything?
Yeah, I'll do a cannonball.
Cool. You do a cannonball. The water's only a foot deep. You hit your
Ow.
butt really hard.
It has to be the butt.
Splashes
Ah!
Bolson and Vaughn do a little bit, as you can just see Felix now writhing in pain in the pool of water. You can
Oh,
feel
I
your
hit my
skin like
butt.
start to get weirdly slimy.
I hit my butt
That-
again. I'm gonna lay
that-
face first down into the water and then just start shouting that I'm drowning.
I look at
Okay.
Bolton. That was so worth it.
Yeah.
This water is so slimy, but man,
I'm drowning.
Well, stop.
Madu.
it must be really thirsty, huh?
Help!
I'll say
Help!
no.
Oh, my butt's broken and I'm drowning. Oh,
your
Ruka, I'm
butt's
okay.
broken.
My talk's like, what? Don't. I shouldn't say help. I'm sorry. I need you to come save me from the water. I'm gonna
No.
die.
Okay. Do it.
Do we help it? I mean, all he has to do is just flip over. I don't know what his deal is.
All right. I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
If you say so. I look at.
All right.
Pull out a watch and like look at it for a couple seconds.
I'm like looking at your watch. Hmm.
It's like thinking about getting this thing checked out later.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I'm not
It is,
sure.
it is,
that
it
works
is
right.
Felix's watch. It's not even your watch, it's Felix's watch.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm drowning.
For the love
Yeah,
of
yeah.
God, you too.
What?
Fee re-enters in and just grabs Felix by the hair.
It pulls him up.
Ah!
Yeah. Stop your fucking whining and get dressed.
Oh, Theo's
See,
trying to
that's
pull
easy.
a prank.
Well, you're doing an awful shite job at it.
Well, they were about to come in the water. Their feet were gonna get all slimy. It was gonna be funny.
Well, no, you're all slimy. Now your full body is slimy.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. I'm like a big slip and slide.
Yeah.
For the love of God.
Who the fuck is calling me?
Or like a greased pig. If I just start running around, I bet you can't catch me.
Oh no, my grip is slipping. You're so slimy.
Oh no.
And then Fee just drops him back into the water.
Oh no.
Oh.
Darn, we were so close.
Oh man.
Oh,
You know-
so sad. So sad. So
My-
long,
my-
so long, little one. We're gone.
My arm kind of hurts. I would help if I could. I just
You know, I would help,
don't think
but
I can.
unfortunately, I'm on my break.
Yeah, my arm hurts. I can't.
I broke
No,
my hand
butt
is-
twice
The union
today.
thing, I'm sorry.
My hand is slimy, so I can't help. I'm sorry.
I'd help,
Okay.
but like, gee, I just
It's
really
fine.
don't wanna.
I was just kidding, everyone. But you know what? I'm gonna repay you for even thinking about helping me by giving y'all a really big hug.
No, you don't have to have a
It's
loading
okay, you can just repay us
by letting me keep
It's
it
fine.
alive.
It's fine. I will
Bring
die.
it in. Bring it
I will
in for
die.
the big
Do
one.
not come near me. Do not
Oh
come near me.
yeah, here I
I
come.
will attack you.
I'm
I will
gonna
attack you.
touch.
I will do it. You do not
Here
come near me.
comes the
Don't do it.
hug.
Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. Do not come near me.
As Kevin looks through his spells.
You do not want to do this.
I'm gonna hug you. I'm coming in for
You
it.
shouldn't.
I'm
You
gonna
most
do
definitely
it.
shouldn't.
I am
You
gonna
shouldn't.
do it.
I don't think you should.
I'm gonna try and hug
Bolson?
Vondu.
Wilson, I suggest you get as far away as possible because you are wet right now, and wet is bad.
The
You
one
gonna try to
beer
hug me?
single. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
try
gonna
and
try to
hug
hug
you.
me?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try and hug
All
you.
right.
It's coming. I'm naked and I'm
Thunder.
slimy. You ready?
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. Felix.
Oh, my constitution is still fucked from when I had glass in my lungs.
You can reset that to 14, by the way.
Oh. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're in for it now.
What level are we right now?
Level 10.
Oh shit.
I think it'll
That's-
do. Oh my lord.
Oh my god, no. Please don't do
Roll 3.
Can I change that to like a different level?
You
Would
can
you need-
upcast it if you want.
I
It'll
definitely-
increase
I
the
want to
damage. It won't do
upcast
anything.
it. What?
It'll increase the damage. It won't make him save any worse.
But more damage means the less likely for me to be hugged, right?
Sure.
I'm gonna hug you regardless. Just saying.
I mean, like,
Alright.
he passed the save, though.
Oh, it's a cantrip. It's not a. Okay, it's not a first level spell. It's a cantrip.
So how does this work?
So he doesn't take any damage. And there's a burst of thunderous sound, which can be heard 100 feet away.
And it doesn't affect him at all.
And it doesn't affect him at all.
Wait, can I
Yeah,
just
that's
cast
the
a different
hug.
spell then? Because I didn't know that.
Nope,
That's
takes an
okay.
action.
That's
Nope.
not fair.
Nope.
It does take an action.
Takes 6
yeah.
seconds.
You're getting
As
hugged.
Felix hugs Vondu. And Vondu is now also by his
It's
side.
real
Da, da, da,
squishy.
da.
Note, a naked Felix hugs on
Yes.
A naked,
Hug-
slimy Felix.
Sorry. Hugs
And my
Vondu's
heart
waist.
grew three times its size that day.
I am going to cast Death Word on Felix.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that twice. And I'm just gonna look down at this spell, see what this one does, because it's the highest spell that I have right now.
Oh my lord.
I'm not even gonna read it. I'm gonna cast Innervation on Felix.
Okay.
Level 5.
All right, Felix. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
Go ahead and roll 2d8.
I told you not to do this. I warned you.
It's worth it, dude. It's worth it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That is quite possibly the worst use of a 5th level spell I've ever seen. Felix, you take 3 necrotic damage, and
Okay.
the spell ends.
Ow.
I look at Felix, I'm like, please kill me. I casted Death Word. Like, can someone just attack? Please?
I'm just
Sorry.
hugging you. I
Sorry,
didn't know
Edgy
it
Boy, you're
was
on
that
your
big
own.
of- I didn't know it was that big of a deal.
Oh
You
my
didn't
god, I
have
had
to-
fear. I could have just casted fear.
Alright.
I
Little
wasn't
one,
aware
get your
that it was
clothes on.
Okay.
Please, For the love of God, we've all been scarred today by what we've seen.
I'm sorry, Vod. I didn't know that it was that you would be that upset about it. I thought that we were friends.
I'm not talking to you for a very long time.
Okay. I'll
A
be here when
very
you're ready to talk to
long
me
time.
again. I'll be right here. I'll always be right here by your side. Always. Never going away.
You do have Death Ward now, though, by the way.
What
Felix.
does that mean?
It means if you were to drop to 0, you would instead go to 1.
Yeah, I was definitely going to murder you.
Oh.
I
you
casted a
did it.
level 5 spell on you.
You casted a level 4 and a level 5 spell. on
Yeah.
Felix.
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah.
so I can't die?
Well, so the first time the target would drop to 0 hit points, as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops to 1 hit point.
It only lasts 8 hours though.
That's kind of
That's
nice.
8 hours, yeah.
I can't get one shot. I'm like
Basically.
Omori.
Yeah, until the next time I decide to attack you.
Oh shit, I didn't know about that second use. If the spell is still in effect when the target is subject to an effect that would kill it instantaneously, that effect is instead negated and the spell ends. Wow, okay. That's for like high level stuff, but still.
Yeah, I was very careful with my spell picking.
What are you all doing? Felix gets dressed. You could just use prestidigitation to clean yourself off. Vondu, I'm assuming you have that. Maybe
I
not.
don't.
Okay. You guys are in the first level lab, apparently labeled 1-1. What are you doing?
Living life like
Should we go check out that other room that the light turned off in?
yeah, upstairs.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, let me take a look at the blood special real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
I'm
The
charging
blood
up
spatter.
Okay. What are you
Just real
looking for
quick.
in particular?
I'm checking for any patterns or if there's like a point of impact. Just checking if there's like something weird going on that I can
I'm
recognize.
not waiting. I'm going.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Olsen is zooming.
Bolson's just running out. Okay.
Bye,
21.
Olsen is riding this moment out.
Wilson begins to make his way upstairs. Fee is staying behind. What are the rest of you doing? Are you staying with Fee or are you going with Bolson?
I'm gonna go with Bolson.
I cast Mage Hand to trip Felix.
Felix, make a deck save.
God damn it.
You shouldn't have hugged me. Told you not to.
Nat 20. You're fine.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe you should.
Fucking
Dude.
love this.
Dude, Felix has plot armor. What the fuck?
You try to mage trip him, but then he just trips normally and is able to recover. The mage hand did nothing. And I'll say you just go in with Fee. With the 21, what are you looking at, Fee, again?
Ah, dude.
Looking at the blood splatter, just trying to see
Sorry.
if there's any like pattern or if I'm able to see like if it was how it might have happened, whether it be like blunt force or like something
Sure,
rare.
kind of based on how it almost like does a little bit of a run. Like it goes from the ground, or at least one of them goes from the ground and kind of up onto the wall with a long, like straight line that seems to have like some velocity to it. You can tell it's more of like a cut, like a fast cut, than it would have been like a bludgeoning thing.
Okay. So something more like from a sword or a dagger or like a... Got it. Okay.
Yep.
In that case, keep that in mind and go back upstairs.
Cool. You will eventually make it upstairs. As you approach the lab, you can see that the lights again are turned off. And what you saw normally when you walked in, you can now see is another just strew of rubble. Tables turned over. You can see that the actual glass on the front of the rooms has now been just shattered, and there are shards and small bits everywhere. And in this room, you can actually see what appears to be several sets of bodies laying in strange positions and in almost unnatural ways. Like one of their heads is tilted at an angle that you would assume is because of like a broken neck or something. And you can see once again a variety of different notes and books about.
How decomposed are these? Like, are they skeletons or?
They're somewhat rotted.
Oh.
Their skin is kind of like pulled tight to the point where you can see their skeleton. Limbs that seem to have almost no fat to them anymore. What little muscle is there is very far and few in between. And what you see now, again, where it wasn't there normally, is a door open on the far side. And a shimmering of blue light coming from the door, leading what seems to be like from a hallway or something.
God damn.
I'm just gonna say, I think maybe it's a little bit concerning the fact that a lot of the people in this lab had an interest in necromancy and were surrounded by a bunch of bodies that could come to life at any moment. You know, if someone is here and they decide that they don't want us here, it might be a good idea to stay on our guard.
You have a good point.
Who has a good point?
I don't like
hear
the.
anything.
I don't like all these bodies. Do we have something that could set them ablaze? Just, just in case. Just give them a proper cremation of some kind. It's proper.
I have
think
this
that's another
giraffe.
spell. Can we light them on fire with the giraffe?
No, I don't think so.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Felix.
Sure.
Cool. Felix walks over to one of the bodies. Puts kind of like tries to shove the giraffe into the body a little bit.
This is horrible.
This is really bad.
Nothing happens until
waiting for roll for initiative. I'm waiting for him, please.
that
God.
is yeah, exactly a 22 to hit. Felix.
Ah, that hits.
It's just this body that you're looking at kind of snaps its neck forward and lunges at you with it.
I fucking knew it.
You take 4 necrotic damage,
Oh, that's not bad.
and I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I
As you can
had
see
a
these
feeling.
bodies go from being this like weird positioning to just like you can hear the snapping of bones as they return into place, and like this weird clattering of.
should have not casted those spells earlier.
Yeah, it's
Well,
almost like
someone
this is
decided to fucking hug me without my consent.
you guys
I'm
can
about
put
to
your
cancel the
tokens on the
shit out
board.
of them on fucking
Yeah.
Twitter later.
Oh my god.
Yeah, get ready for that.
Give me speed.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry. I have
sorry
to-
that my D&D character does not respect boundaries.
Oh, he's gonna
my
learn
my
today.
D&D character does not represent me nor my morals.
Well, he's gonna learn today.
Does Felix have a Twitter?
You better make one.
I'll make Felix a Twitter.
Twitter.
I won't follow it.
you, you should make a fondue Twitter. And I'll
I already
just
have
tweet it.
5 Twitter accounts. I don't need another one.
Make a fondue Twitter, and I'll make a Felix Twitter, and I'll just tweet at you all day, every day, but you'll never follow me back. Just every day, the Felix tweet.
All right.
Fondue,
Okay,
follow
fine.
me.
Okay, fine. I'll
Fondue.
make one.
That's so much
Yes.
effort. That's so much effort. I don't know
If you'll
if I'm
actually
down for it.
go through the trouble.
I will if you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it
Do you
later.
guys want these to go all at once, or do you want them separate?
All at once will be faster.
Okay. Bolson, that is your turn. You see this thing snap its neck back into place, look at Felix, and then reach out a claw and swipe at him.
I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Kind of getting the jump on. Yep, 20 hits.
Stab.
35. Jesus.
That's 34.
34. All right. You go in
Only
to
22 sneak
stab this
damage.
thing, and where you saw like the bone snap into place into his neck, you just thread your rapier straight through, and you can feel your rapier like bisect some of the vertebrae, as you can just see your rapier pop out of the other side of its neck as it just
Ooh.
screams, or doesn't scream, rather just acts like it's screaming. Meanwhile, there's no noise.
That was a pretty bad day.
Anything else on your turn?
Let's find out. No, that's probably good.
I love how Felix knew and still did this.
Oh, maybe wait. Can I do this?
Jesus.
Is this a thing? No.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna...
You
fair
fucking
enough.
know better, Felix. Damn it.
You did know better, and then you still went and
Yeah, no, that's definitely Felix for you.
What was on your turn, Bolson?
Yeah, that's it.
This thing
Get the rope. Go get it.
is, I guess, just going to turn to you, Bolson, and swipe out at you now.
No, fuck you.
That is a 24 and a 16 to hit.
Well, one of those is probably gonna hit.
That is 8 necrotic damage.
Gross.
This one will stand up, walk forward.
I will uncanny dodge.
Okay. For all of 4 damage dodged.
Nice. That's, I mean, shit, that's 10% of my health. So.
Yeah. You guys see this one step up, and it actually doesn't make a claw attack. It actually begins to cast a spell.
Oh, that's good.
And Vondu, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna full die again.
Aren't we all?
With a 7, this strange spell casting that it almost doesn't seem sorceress in nature, like how you do casting. It doesn't seem as though it's a wizard of any kind. It's almost like it's summoning a spell, almost. And you're not really sure through the means, but it does somehow, like, tendrils begin to wrap around you, and you are considered paralyzed. You're under the effects of hold
I
person.
think I have something that helps me with that. Maybe. Maybe not.
This
What
one,
kind of damage is it?
it's not damage. You're just paralyzed. This one's just gonna walk up to Felix. That is a 24 and a 7 to hit Felix.
24 hits, 7 does not.
Okay, you take 6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
also gonna step forward and attack you. That is a 24 and 11. God. For another 10 necrotic damage. And then this one is actually going to step forward and cast a spell at Bolson. I also need you to make a wisdom saving throw. As almost in, you can feel in your mind these things. Wow. These things aren't necessarily too spooky, especially since you can see the one in front of you is basically crippled already. But something takes a hold of your mind, and as you look up and peer across the lab at this thing, it is like staring directly at you with death in his eyes, and you are considered frightened.
Oh. Am I?
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, I probably am.
I think as a half elf, you have charm, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it can't be charmed and can't be put to sleep.
Okay.
I have advantage on charmed, and I can't be put to sleep.
Okay. And that is their turns. Vondu, you are paralyzed. You can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay, one moment.
17, that saves. It is just a brief, like 6 seconds, but you managed to kind of like shrug off whatever was kind of holding your muscles together, but that does use your turn, unfortunately. Let me actually do something real quick. I need to. God, that's not what I wanted. I know that. Thanks, Roll20, for telling me that 1 divided by 0 is infinity. Appreciate it.
Wait, don't divide by 0. Tell me, destroy the world. Do it.
What if I did 0 divided by 0?
Oh, God!
No. It's illegal.
Magnets,
Actually,
how does that shit work?
In math terms, I think that's considered a...
Undefined.
Yeah, it's just undefined.
What about 0 to the power of 0?
I'm gonna die.
I don't know. It's 1. Felix, that is your turn.
Alright, I'm
You're now
gonna
just
smack the
surrounded
one
with these things.
that smacked me.
Okay.
With the one closest to me. I think Bolson already hit it.
Yep, Bolson did already hit it. And I will say, it is already looking really, really hurt. A 19 hits.
Boop.
Cool. And you also get 5d6 because of sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. I think I just have sneak attack on here now.
You should.
It's not going. Oh, there it goes.
There you go. Sneaky damage. For 32. With this thing already weakened, you can see its head begin to like tilt out and it like losing consciousness. You just kind of like, "Ugh," and stab it right through the forehead, where you
Oh,
can just feel it go
jeez.
limp with your rapier having gone through it, and it is dead.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we did it, Bolson!
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah.
I'm good. Pass.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
B, that is your turn.
I'm
Drop my
going
phone.
to cast Summon Fae.
Okay.
I have Fey ancestry.
You summon 8 Bolsons. What are you summoning?
So
Oh, yeah.
I'm summoning a
Choose a mood: fuming, mithril, or tricksy. What?
fuming. It's a face spirit. I'll send you the link.
Okay. That's a Tasha's, right?
Yes.
Hello, Ruka. Do you want to roll for me next time?
Oh, but homie, do you have a gilded flower worth at least 300 gold?
I mean,
Let's say yes and move on.
I don't usually do components like that unless it's like Revivify or something. So,
Yeah, alright.
um,
I'm gonna complain.
okay, so fuming. Do we have a good token for this? That's a question. I don't know if I have any Fey monsters.
Hmm.
Let's say I'd say this guy comes out. And he is a mad motherfucker. Okay.
So the actual
Okay.
casting costs an action, so I don't think he can deter
Yeah.
attack on this round.
Well, so shares your initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours. So it's its turn.
Okay.
A turn, and it's a 5. Nope.
Comfy.
Do you have any bonus action you'd like to do or anything?
Bonus action. Sorry, trying to remember what I can do for a bonus action.
Not much if you cast the spell with an action.
Yeah.
You can issue it a verbal command, but
I guess that counts as bonus? Okay, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me double check on something. First and foremost, does that require... Actually, let me do this. Misty Step.
you can't cast 2 spells at once, unfortunately.
No? Okay. Never mind then.
No 2 spells in one turn. Yeah, sorry.
Got it. Okay. In that case, I'll just commit it to attack this guy.
Okay. You see this. It doesn't look fey. It more looks like almost a fiend. But you can see it's very colorful skinned. It's got like weird blotches of green and pink and red, and it's got weird hair all about it. And you can see it just smiling ear to ear. Almost, it's very much Joker style. As he just kind of looks around, looks towards you, Fee, with eyes open, kind of does this very creepy smile, and then runs around and attacks this guy.
Straight up picturing Attack on Titan.
Of course, it's going to do the fuming thing, so it has advantage on the next attack roll. Spell attack modifier type. Okay.
Let's go. Look at modifier time. 10.
So, Fee, go ahead. I'll just use your character sheet. I don't care. That's a 25 to hit. That definitely hits. For 1d6 plus 3. Oh my lord. 1d6 plus 3 plus 1 or plus 3. 1d6 plus 6 plus 1d6. All right, so 2d6 plus 6. For 13 damage. As you can see, this thing kind of do a weird summoning motion as it pulls a short sword out of a weird interdimensional pocket. Just goes to stab this thing, and there's a weird like burst of force that comes with it. That kind of blows it back a little bit.
Violent.
Yep.
Goddamn.
And you can just hear this weird incandescent laugh. Just. But that is its turn. Bolson, that is your turn. The thing just
Bolson.
straight up fell down dead in front of you.
Bolson. I'm frightened, aren't I?
You are frightened.
By which
You
one?
cannot move by this one.
So I can't get any closer to that one.
Yep.
Alright. I can go here, though. That's not closer.
Okay. And attack that one.
Yeah.
Go for it. You are in line of sight of this one, so it is with disadvantage.
Okay.
I believe. But 22 still hits. Fuck you.
Can't really move closer and disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while it's okay.
Yeah.
Neat. Well, the
Yeah,
mage.
still stabby stab for
Well,
26.
that's
It's enough to kill it. Having seen this weird fey creature spring forth from Fee's hands, and you being weirdly terrified of this other one, you kind of sidestep. Meanwhile, gracefully bounding yourself over these knocked over tables and bits of rubble, and just manage to, in one fell swoop, swipe your sword across, and you can see this head just go flying as it falls down limp.
oh, nice. Well, just gonna move here at the end, and I'm done.
Okay. This turn. This one is going to look down straight into your eyes, Felix, and also just do these weird, large, undead pupils kind of staring straight into your eyes, and your eyes can't help but focus on the pupils, and you can see them like rot away a little bit as you're looking at them. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Oh no. Which one is it?
This one.
Okay.
10. You are considered frightened.
Oh yay. So I can't move forward.
You can't move forward, and while you're in line of sight of this thing, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think I can still work with this.
Actually, wait. Halfling. I think halflings get a thing for frightened. Oh, it's just advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Okay. Oh. You're frightened.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Also, I didn't know that. I did not
You
know
should
that.
have your racial features in your character sheet because they're handy. This other one is going to attack you.
Oh,
That
die.
is a 10 and a 7 to hit. Lovely. This
Neither
thing will
hit.
just come over and attack the
Whip.
Fey-looking creature. 22 and a 17 to hit the fuming Fey. Charlie?
Sorry?
Ooh.
That's a 22 and a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Because it's as an AC of 15. Okay.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted.
It does 4 plus 7, and then it can instantly do. You can see it grab onto this Fey-like creature with both of its claws, just imbuing it with necrotic energy as it does. And then now that it has both of its hands on this creature's like arms, it manages to dig into its neck with its teeth.
Oh god.
for another so 11, 18 necrotic damage in total
Okay. 18
towards your fey creature. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, 18. What is the hit points? So equal to face constitution
Hola.
modifier.
Are you dog?
Here, I can just do this for you, Charlie.
Sorry.
You should have control of the token. You should be able to see its.
Yep, I do. I see it. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, that's not good.
That is their turn. Vondu, you are no longer paralyzed.
Forever ago since I was paralyzed. Holy moly. Alright. Well, that weird looking thing is still alive. So I think I will cast Mind Spike on it.
On which one?
The weird looking one.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause he's
I
actually you going? Say your thing.
You would know it to have summoned from Fee.
Oh, it's summoned from Fee?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed that part.
this is your ally.
Oh, my bad. I look at it and I'm like, sorry, dude. You can't help how you look.
It just turns back to you, and this very large grin that seems too big for its face just laughs at you.
Well, at least you got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Hee haw, hee hee. Ooh.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
Well, I shall cast a spell that won't hurt my party members. I think I will cast Witch Bolt on that one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. I think it's an attack roll first.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
shit.
might be able to just click the spell. There you go. Oh, never mind. So go ahead and roll 1d20 plus 9, I think. 27 hits, yeah.
Okay, because I only do 3 damage. Woo!
Woo. But this thing, you can see that this electrical energy that hits it doesn't super impact it immediately, but you can see this electrical charge continues to just hover around its body.
Nice. It is concentration.
Yep. Anything else on your turn?
Nah. I just look at Felix and then yawn.
Felix, this is the scariest motherfucking thing in your entire life.
Is it the one? It's the one directly in front of me, right?
It's this one.
This one above me. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
It's
still
kinda like
attack
a-
the?
You can still attack it, you just have disadvantage.
I can attack it.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to attack it.
20 hits still. Yep. General damage. And you do not get sneak attack.
No.
Let me make a. Actually, let me look at the frightened spell. And Bolson, I should say you can make another wisdom saving throw against the frightened.
Yeah.
Nope. You stab it into it, and do manage to get a bit of its shoulder, and you can see it kind of recoil back, but it's still just staring at you, looking into your eyes. You're still frightened. I did not lose concentration, but at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save.
Oh, I can?
Yep.
I'm gonna try that then. No.
Nope. Ouch. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good. Pass.
Okay, Fee, that is your turn.
Hey.
Light them on big fire.
See what I can do. I don't really have. Unfortunately, I do not have fireball, so that's gonna be tough.
Take my
Just
head.
do it.
Fucking
First off,
fireball.
let me double check to see. Okay, Summon Fate does not require concentration. So if
Which
I...
is it does.
It
Sorry.
does?
I wanted to go check. Yeah, you don't have it in your sheet, but it does require concentration.
God damn it. Okay, yeah.
Lo siento.
But I can still do cantrips, right? Those don't require.
You can do full spells as long as those spells don't require concentration.
Okay. I'm just double checking stuff real quick. I use. Let's see. I use my movement. Let's see. Just double check my speed, and
Dinah.
see 15 there, and then another 15 there. Okay. And then cast Acid Splash on this guy.
Okay.
Time to go downstairs and get a drink. Yeah, I do. Okay, be right back.
Yeah. 16, it's a dex save. I think Acid Splash, you can also affect a creature next to it if you so choose.
Yes.
Okay. That's an 18 on the first one. And then a nat 20 on the second one, unfortunately.
Fucking kidding me.
As you go to cast the spell, as you're kind of like moving around the rest of your party, you kind of do a little trip as you kind of just accidentally move your hand away, and the acid just goes soaring over their heads as they duck away from it.
Shite. Fucking hell. Okay. Don't think I can do any. Don't really need my bonus action for here, so.
Okay.
Moving on.
This guy's turn. He will once again.
Attack.
What was that? Yeah.
Attack.
He'll use his fuming bonus action to attack this guy with advantage. So go ahead. I'll do it for you. 20 hits. And then I think it was 2d6. Oh my god. Yeah. 14 again.
Let's go.
Again, taking this weird short sword and just slashing into this thing, and there's a bit of like there's a bit more impact to the sword than just a slash. It almost seems like it's pushing this thing back a little bit with just some weird force as it takes some damage from this thing as it just cackles loudly. These things don't make any sound, which is very upsetting, but this thing just laughing continuously, it just makes it even worse. Bolson, that is your turn.
Oh, baby. Bolson can't get closer to any of them. So, it's not true. I can get closer to this one. So I'll slap him. Slap him at him.
Whiskey, yes. Reactions are not a part of your turn. 16 hits for 26. Cool. Kind of getting a little bit of leverage on this thing as it's just distracted by trying to make Felix shit his pants a little bit. You manage to just kind of switch your rapier grip and just stab down as though you would a knife.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
So 26. I has to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, which it passes. You are still frightened to shit, Felix, unfortunately. But this thing is looking
Lovely.
worse for wear.
All right, I'm gonna.
Anything else on your turn, Bolson?
Oh, sorry.
I will bonus action disengage and back up.
Peace out. Cool. Or you
Oh, I
say
can't
Felix?
I can't get closer, so I'll go here.
Okay.
All right.
Am I good?
Con save or wisdom save?
Oh, it's not me.
Yes, wisdom save.
Y'all go ahead and me.
Wisdom
I don't. What? Okay.
17, you're no longer frightened. Yay.
Oh my god, we did it.
Yo.
This thing just... Actually, should have made it do a Constitution saving throw for that. Let me check. 14.
Spooky,
Yeah,
scary,
passed.
spooky,
Cool.
scary, spooky, scary, spook.
As you kind of like shake out of it, as this fey creature seems to grab the attention of whatever this undead caster is, as you lose your frighten.
Nice.
This one is going to attack the fey. As an 18 and a 16 to hit. I believe hits level of the spell. Yeah, 15. Which means it can do its life drain thing. For a total of... Oof. 22 damage. As this thing just manages to get one claw on the upper side of this fey creature's head, another claw on the same shoulder, and just bites into this fey creature. As you can see, just the life force kind of fades from it, and you can hear the laughing kind of echo throughout the lab. Stops, and then it just poofs in a cloud of fairy dust, basically, as this thing disappears. This other one is going to attack Felix. I think both of them are actually going to attack Felix.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 13 and a 20.
20 hits.
You take 7 necrotic damage.
Oof.
And then the second one has 2 22s.
Okay, yeah, they both hit.
And as it gets both claws on you, it drives in and bites you.
Ooh.
And you guys aren't really taking slashing or piercing or anything damage-wise. It seems these are almost like rotting attacks. They're purely necrotic.
Ugh.
So you take a total of
Oh, wait.
25 necrotic damage.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm knocked
As
down.
you can just feel a little bit of your
Getting-
life force kind of
Oh, I'm
get
getting
almost
close, y'all.
transferred to the thing.
Getting close to the light.
Ooh. And go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, good. You can feel like your life force get a little bit pulled from you, but it's not to the point where like your HP maximum goes down at all.
Okay.
It's their turns. Vondu,
Okay.
you still have Witch Bolt up, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep that going.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a 1d12.
All right.
I believe that is your action. You can use your action to deal, yeah. So that'll be your action. Go ahead and roll 1d12.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it.
2.
Oh, wait, sorry. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So
Lovely.
2. Awesome. Yep. Very good. Yep.
What did you roll in the first d12,
good.
actually?
It was a 3.
It was a 3. Okay.
It was
so
a 3.
5
Yep.
total.
Now it's a 2. Yep. So. There you go.
Sorry. You can see this thing spasm a little bit as this electric shock just hits it again.
Yeah,
it's
I
kinda
think
like-
I think I was cursed with that hug.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
D12s are a rough die because you can get a lot of damage, but also it's like the possibility for a 1 or a 2 is
Yeah.
still there. Anything else on your turn, Fondue?
No,
Cool.
I'm just gonna sit
Felix,
here and be sad.
You are still frightened. All these guys are very scary, but one of them in particular is staring right at you, almost looking into your soul.
Okay. I'm gonna try and smack it. I'm probably gonna die, but I'm gonna try and smack
Okay.
it.
Shit. Now 20 almost. 14 does
Almost.
not hit,
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
have disadvantage.
You kind
That
of like
sucks.
your heart rate is starting to increase. You can feel yourself get kind of overwhelmed by these things. You're kind of like backing up into a corner of just tables and debris kind of stacked on top of each other as these things are overlooming you. And this one thing is kind of staring into your soul. You lash out and nothing seems to hit. Go ahead and make a wisdom save. You do have advantage on this because you're a halfling. 16. You
Nice.
kind of take a few deep breaths and shake it off.
Awesome. Can I back up? Or was that my action?
You do have a bonus action
Okay.
and a movement.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna put some
Okay.
space between us.
Are you gonna bonus action disengage?
Yes, but I have skirmisher.
Skirmisher.
Yes. Starting at 3rd level, you're difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within when it ends its turn within 5 feet of me. The movement doesn't
Oh.
provoke opportunity attacks, but it's
So
not
you could have done that a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, I
but you
could
can
have done
you can
that.
just use a bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
So you can just get out of there scot free. As these things, you kind of like feel yourself getting backed into your corner, and then you kind of look around and you see a tiny hole next to you. As you use a little bit of these dodging techniques, you manage to just quickly get out of grasp of them and manage to just get away from them and kind of back out into the hallway.
Awesome. I was a little worried about opportunity attack. but
Without
hell yeah.
opportunity attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fee. What are you doing?
B5.
Both I have my finger. Wait, no, wait. Fee
I
fi
have
fo
my
fum.
thumb.
I have my finger in your bum. Which finger do you say? It is my thumb.
Actually,
I'm
I
very
was gonna
sorry.
say
I
that
said
I do not consent.
Charlie?
Is a thumb a finger?
Oh, sorry, I was
Yes.
on
Finger.
Yeah.
How do we
Oh,
check
no,
for
please
like a
don't.
20-foot square?
You
best
can
way
just
to do it.
draw a square. I mean, if each square is 5 feet, just draw a square. That would be 4 by 4.
Okay, 4x4. Okay,
You
cool.
can fit all of them into a square if you need be. Ooh, lordy.
Black tentacles, just 20-foot square on the ground. Yep, right there.
What I
Actually,
back
probably
up?
one square to the right, just in case.
Okay. Boop.
Yep.
20-foot square. Ugh.
Difficult terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dexterity throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and
Okay.
restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends.
So this will start on their turn, basically. So you guys see this weird, creepy, fey creature that Fee just summoned disappear. And Fee's just like, nah, I'm going to do something even scarier. And literally opens a portal to the abyss where tentacles just begin wrapping around these creatures.
Holy
and just
shit.
begin lashing them and bludgeoning them and just pounding them
That-
into the ground.
Is a hentai plot.
Very much
Yeah.
so, yes.
Anything else on your turn, Fee?
Basically tell everyone, stay the fuck back from these guys. Stay the back from the tentacles. I can't guarantee your safety if you make a rash decision in there.
That's what she said.
What if I'm into that?
I would love to throw Felix in there. I'm not going to.
You throw him in there, I throw you in there. That's the deal.
You
Also,
like you can pick me up.
you're no longer frightened.
Felix might be into it. That's all I'm saying.
You do tend to die a lot, so if that's what you're into,
Alright.
I'm not gonna judge.
Get ready for my
I
special
cast a
move.
death worth on him, so he
Oh
can't
yeah,
die.
it's true.
I'm just gonna stab him.
Let's not test that today, alright?
We're just gonna stab him.
I think
Okay.
we should test it.
24. Yep. You do not get sneak attack. You still do 7 bludgeoning damage or 7 piercing. That's just this thing is now concentrating kind of on your entire group, and you're not able to really get around him at a moment's notice. You just kind of stab him.
Then I
There's
just
not-
engage and back off.
Yes. There's not a whole lot of like getting behind an enemy's defense in order to do it. So you just stab him and kind of retreat quickly as it tries to slash out at you, but you're already out of the way. These things make dex saves. 1, 2, 3. What is your spell save DC, Charlie?
Spell save DC is 16.
16. Lovely. They rolled a 20, an 18, and a 21.
You're fucking kidding me.
I am rolling extremely well today.
Not me. If
Not
you wanted
you.
to know how I'm rolling, not me.
Are any of these restrained?
No.
That's what he rolled for. If he didn't,
Oh, okay.
When a creature enters for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, creature must succeed on a dex save throw or take 3d6. So spell and this creature starts its turn in it. It is difficult terrain. Yeah. It can come out of it. This one is going to stay where it's at because it doesn't really know what's happening as I rotate it. This one is going to come out and go for Yuffie. That's an 11 and a 14 to hit.
does not hit.
Cool. Felix, that is a 19 and a 15 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, you take 7 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Has this one used any spells? It hasn't. It's getting Zat Vayu Vondu. It's going to it's going to do
Doesn't matter.
You're
I'm
already kind of
resistant.
concentrating on this
I'm
creature
resistant to necrotic damage.
as it looks at you, and you can just it's almost like a zoom in effect where you just feel it begin to like overwhelm your vision. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I guess you noticed on my sheet that I'm resistant to necrotic damage because you haven't made them attack me once.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, now you do.
You're in the back of the group, so
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I probably should have told you that then. You said a wisdom save?
18.
That's why I
You
said
can
the
feel
thing
this.
when I said earlier.
You can feel this frighten almost take effect, and then you're just like, fuck you. And then it doesn't take effect.
Nice.
That is all their turns, and it is your turn.
It is somewhere in here. I read it. There it is. I have Vitality of the Dead. Oh, I gain
Oh.
resistance to necrotic damage.
It's just you are resistant.
Fuck yeah. Everything in this campaign is necrotic. For the most part.
Including
it-
Felix's butt.
Yep. It is your turn. Blondie.
That's gross. That is the grossest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You need to apologize right now.
I'm sorry.
A rotting butt. Gross.
He's got a big rotty butt.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, a spider bit me back there a while ago. I don't know. I can kind of feel like a chunk gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Um,
part of my asshole. I know it's not relevant to the fight, but I just thought I'd let you all know right now in the middle of the fight.
Alright, well, I'm rolling.
Fuck.
Fuck, I don't know, man. I'm rolling so low, so it's like, do I just like waste my slots on bigger spells, or I'm probably just gonna roll low?
Gamble, gamble.
Yeah, I have to gamble. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Just let my party members die? I've done it before.
I can't die.
You do have Death Ward.
Yeah. It's kind of. Can I do erupting earth in a way where it gets these two? Well, no, I don't want to like. No, because like it's not worth it if you go down, even though you have death word, because then we have to pick you back up and heal you. That's not really worth it.
How big is Erupting Earth?
It's 20-foot cube.
Okay, you wouldn't be able to get all three of them.
Oh, I didn't want all three. I just wanted this one and this one.
Oh, you can do that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will
Yeah.
do that. It's a. Let's see. Creature has to make a dex saving throw.
That's Erupting Earth. As these tentacles are just coming out of this weird black void that's on the ground, you can see that the black void begins to erupt as well as the earth beneath them that was already pretty ruined. Now it just begins to churn.
So 1d20 plus 9.
Hold up. Erupting Earth. I think they make a save.
Yeah.
So they do a dex save. Okay.
And if they fail, they take 3d12.
Yep. That's a 17 and an 18. What is your spell save DC?
17.
Oh my god. They both pass. Go ahead and roll 3d12.
Are you kidding me? That's insane.
It is
Wow.
not concentration. Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
What is this
So
luck
these guys
today?
both take 6 damage.
better
As
than nothing,
the earth
maybe.
begins to churn underneath them, but they're able to kind of like step up and not be trapped under. Anything else on your turn?
No, nothing at all, man.
Cool. Felix, there's your turn.
I'm gonna pokey this one that's diagonal to me, if I can
Okay.
reach it.
Yep.
Boop.
28 hits.
Boop.
And 10. Cool. You do not get sneak attack. Similar thing, like it's in a weird spot that it's just focusing on you, and your opponents aren't really super distracting it, so you can't get behind it or take advantage of it. So you just kind of stab into its chest.
Yeah.
It does take 10 damage. Cool. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm good, thank you.
B.
Okay. Still deciding, but hold on. I cast
Just on the one in
Shocking
front of you?
Yep,
Cool.
just on this guy.
Go ahead and roll 1d20 plus 8, I think. Or just do shocking. Yeah, it might be 1d20 plus 8. Yep. 23. That hits.
Let's go. Finally.
Go ahead and roll 2d8 lightning damage.
Really? Really? Really?
You guys are so cursed.
What the fuck?
You reach out and kind of grab it by the shoulder, and you just disperse this electrical shock. And for some reason, it's not as much as you were expecting, And it does look like it's on death's door. It does look very hurt. As you can see, like, your electrical pulse just has rendered one of its arms useless. But it still
Okay.
kind of just looks at you very near death and just kind of an empty snarl towards you. Anything else?
Let's see. I can try to move a little bit.
Yep.
Take like
They
that.
will get an opportunity attack on you, though.
Do I get a reaction?
Yes, you do. Oh, actually, because you hit with Shocking Grasp, it doesn't get a reaction.
Let's go. Yes, it does. That's
So
right.
You can just kind of sidestep it as it's like shocked in place, and as you kind of move, it isn't able to move the arm that it wants, and so it can't get an attack on you.
Sounds good. Yeah, perfect.
Shocking Grasp is a very good spell. Bolson.
Olsen!
Bolson.
Bonus action disengage. Run over here. Slap him.
Okay. Sure. 15 hits. Just fucking finish this thing. You're gonna do so much damage. Yeah. Using Felix's stab at it priorly. I keep saying priorly. Previously, you kind of like get behind Felix and then also stab it, which is just catches it off guard, and you can just stab it straight into the throat, and it goes down.
Ooh. Throat stab.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. These guys are not doing great. This one's gonna step forward. This one has to do Dex save against the tentacles. It fails. What are the tentacles damages? Fee, go ahead and roll 3d6. And it is restrained. For 8. Lovely. It is no longer shocky. No, it is shocky. No, it's no longer shocky because you cast the spell. It is restrained though. Yeah. And this guy's gonna attack you, Fee. You can only do one claw attack because it's almost dead. That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Lovely.
And
Just-
as reaction, I'd like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
So it didn't damage you.
Oh, it didn't. Okay, never mind.
No.
My bad.
So with its one working arm, you can see it just kind of try to swipe you, but because it's so just already defeated, you can just kind of duck under it pretty easily.
Cool.
That is their turn. Fondue. Actually, this one's restrained. Does it have any spells left? It does. Felix. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw. As the frightened feature doesn't seem to be what it's doing. It's almost like trying to constrict your muscles to a point where you just can't move. A
Oh,
5, and
jeez.
you are considered paralyzed.
Great. Oh, that's better than damage. For right
Vondu,
now.
that is your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna use a cantrip. Because like at this point, like, what is the point of anything? What does this do?
What is the point of anything?
Yeah, like what is the fucking point? Like,
Yep.
what is it? That's a 1d6, and that's a 1d8. Fuck it, we'll just go with the 1d8. I'll cast Lightning Lure. Do you want me to post it?
Yep.
You got it.
Can see within 15 feet. Which one are you casting it on?
The one on the box.
Oh, it's not within 15 feet of you, unfortunately.
Oh, I
No.
didn't do the math. Alright, then that one.
Okay. Strength saving throw. 10 feet towards you, and then take 1d8 damage. That's a 5. You kind of give up on this one, just kind of sitting there and not taking anything. So you turn to this one and just with some sort of electrical energy, grab it and pull it towards you. And as you do, its corpse goes flying at you and actually just gets knocked down to your feet as it dies in front of you.
I look at it. I'm like, with dead eyes, I say, beg.
Dark.
Anything else on your turn?
No.
Cool.
I think
Felix,
it's safe
you're-
to say. Sorry. I just want to say, I think it's safe to say for like how bad my rolls are right now that I'm just like so distracted by that hug.
Mhm.
Like forced out, and just disturbed.
You all are rolling, or you and Fia are rolling, not very well. Distracted by certain things. Felix,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but Felix is not sorry. I'm sorry. Felix is not sorry.
Felix is paralyzed for good measure. No more hugs. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. 5. You're still paralyzed. Fee.
Still working on
How's
it.
your
Zimbabwe.
See. Hold on, just double checking on my distance from this guy. Okay. Oh, never mind. I can't use Mage Hand for attacking. So, in that case, I will simply move over here and cast Acid Splash again.
Okay. Makes a dex save. It is restrained. It might automatically fail. Disadvantage on dex saves. Okay. It is a 14.
Does not. Let's go.
Ooh, that is still really high for a fucking dex save. That is a +2. So go ahead and roll 2d6 acid damage. I don't think.
Let's go. Finally. Good roll.
Ooh, nice. It's just this thing is now being pinned down by your tentacles. Wow, I hate to say that. As you just kind of calmly step forward and just make sure you double check your aim as it's almost like being held back and just let acid splash onto its face. And you can actually see it like its face begin to sizzle and bubble and burn.
Delicious.
Bolson.
Bolson doesn't really want to get into those fucking squares, so
Well, so the earth erupting has stopped. The tentacles, however, are still tentacling.
yeah, exactly. I don't want to be all tentacly. I'll like pop over here and then prepare to attack it if it runs over here, I guess. But otherwise, I'm just chilling.
Okay. Is this thing's turn? Wait. Is tentacles really good? Wow, it is. Because you have to make a dex save to resist the restrain. But if you fail that, you have disadvantage on dex saves to resist the restrain. Okay, interesting. So it's just very hard to get out of this. Yeah, it is still just stuck in there. It's going to just drop the paralysis on you, Felix. And as it's restrained, actually, go ahead and roll. What is it? 3d8 for tentacles.
I need to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll 3d6, Fee.
Oh, I need to roll 3d8. And Fee is rolling 3d6?
No, you don't have to do anything. Fee
Me?
rolls 3d6. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
9. Okay, it is still alive. It is going to drop the paralysis on Felix, as you feel like this weird tension in your muscles that's just constantly contracting. You kind of feel yourself being able to control your own muscles a little bit. You can shake it out. You can see its attention kind of turn towards Fee. And again, it's a zooming effect where you can almost this thing's now bubbling and burning and sizzling face now almost becomes your entirety of your perception. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, Fee.
Okay. Sorry. Wisdom saving.
Nat 20, yay!
Eat my dick.
Yo.
Again, you can feel this thing kind of start to overwhelm you, and then you just say, nah, fuck you.
Fuck off, you slimy bastard.
And it doesn't take effect.
You slimy cunt.
Vondu, that is your turn. This thing is pretty much fully pinned down. You guys really aren't able, or this thing isn't really able to attack you. It is doing vain attempts at trying to fear you all, but it's not working.
I will attack it with Thunderclap.
No!
What do you mean, no?
It only works on
Thunderclap
things
is-
5 feet away from you. I'm the only thing that's 5 feet away from you.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it
No,
was 15. Sorry.
you would still hit them.
Only hit me. What do you mean?
Well, sometimes we have to make sacrifices, man.
I don't see how this is one of those times.
Why
Do
not?
you mean lightning lure?
No, because then I would pull it out of the box.
True. So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna catch Mage Hand. I'm just gonna slap it.
You kind of slap it.
Yeah.
It just does a silent hiss at you.
Yeah,
It's
I do
pissed.
that.
Felix, what are you doing?
Not going in that fucking box. I'm gonna guard.
Okay.
I don't know.
Fee,
Pocket acid.
cool. Makes a dex save with disadvantage.
Go, Fee, go!
That's a 10.
That's
Go to roll
not.
2d6. And finally, this thing goes down, squelching and bubbling and burning. Its face being basically melted to the bone as it just kind of slumps over, dead.
Nice.
Well, is anybody else hungry?
Fucking hell, we made that much harder than it needed to be.
As you guys now see the silent, just completely ruined room around you. Notes strewn everywhere. Books scattered around. A few other bodies that seem to not have awoken. Just complete chaos around you. And the lab itself, with its strange, mysterious blue glow, just omnipresent. And that's where we'll end our session.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Oh my god.
We live.
Good job, gang.
Oh my god.
That was not supposed to be a hard encounter.
Oh, shush.
Okay. Alright. I am going to go take some ibuprofen and go to bed.
Awesome.
Night, Dad.
I am going to end stream. Goodbye, everybody that has been watching in chat.
Good night, stream.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
people.
stream.
Nice dream.
Bye, people.